Molly. Come on, girls. Come on, Lily. Get over here. You can't go see your boyfriend. Lily. Hey, Blink. Hey, Carla. Tacos, anyone? Can do hard shell, soft. Get over here, Molly. My bad dogs. Here. How are you? Okay. You want street tacos or regular hard shell? And I'll make you some Spanish rice and some beans too. And some chile. Me. Tacos are so good. I can give you a good recipe for shredded beef tacos too. Really easy. Oh, she is. Oh, okay. I have to look. Is it the one where that mom and the baby are missing, Blink? Come on, Lily. Molly, come on. Stinking. I had to let him out front because my big puppy a month ago, so I keep them separated so I can't put her in the back with them. It's the mom and the baby. Okay. It's okay. We like the non-cluttered chat. Yeah, it's breath of fresh air over here. And of course, your chat, Carla's chat. Get over, hey, get over here. Get over here. Lily, Molly, get over here. Good girls. Yes, me too. I need some. Come on. I think the dad has something to do with it. Get over here. Come on. Come on, Molly. And dad with the phone was doing it. And I was listening to him, and they were talking about, they keep bringing up the fact that he didn't call the police early on. But the thing is the cops won't do anything right away. I think it's 24 hours. So that's, to me, I mean, can't fault him for that. Come on. Good girls. Good girl. It's so cold out here today. Finished with my clients for the day. Now I just have to do a couple of reports, but so I thought I'd take a little break. Come on. Good girls. I'm going to mute for a minute. Okay, I'm back. I think you guys want to hear me go to the bathroom. He does, Carla, right? And then I had to be quiet. It was in my room. Yes, and he kept doing that nervous sway, but I mean, and that's not going to automatically find him guilty, but because you never know how one acts under pressure like that. I don't know. I think my husband would be freaking out though. Matter of fact, I know he would. Get a jacket. Yeah, and he kept making smirk and like a nervous laugh. I agree. I just hope they figured out because the poor child, her older one, that would have been a huge clue if she didn't show up to pick up her oldest one, especially if that's completely out of character. Because us as moms, we've showed up late. Never have I forgotten entirely, but I've showed up late. Like, oh shoot, they're early out. Darn it. But not to completely forget about them. Carla. Me too. Oh, by the way, the judge is a crook. Oh, it's chilly today. I'd rather have it chilly than hot, though. Yeah, Carla, if you ever want to know, I could tell you now. I don't know if you're still in here or not. I don't feel like going through another baby being dead. I know, Blink. I know. People are disgusting that can hurt children and animals. They're so defenseless, so helpless. I get a roast, or you can use any kind of steaks, whatever beef's on sale. Throw it in the crock pot on low, and I add a little bit of the beef bouillon, and I do garlic, whole garlic. I'll cut up an onion, like a whole onion, depending on how many pounds I have in there. And then I do some cumin and some powdered garlic as well, a bay leaf, and pretty much any other seasonings you want. And you cook it on low all day, and it will come out so delicious. You shred it, drain your juice, and you can make taquitos or tacos out of it. It's really good. I'm here. I support you. Well, thank you. I just love you guys. Did you see my text, Carla? About what my monster-in-law put on her Facebook? And I never go on Facebook. I just so happen to, I was looking actually for a news article that was on Facebook, and I came across her post. Hi, Jane. How are you, love? Sweetheart, yes. And I don't know, Carla, if your husband likes Spanish rice. Have no idea what they taste like. Never bought cumin or paprika. Cumin's is actually, to be honest, cumin smells like dirty armpits. But it's good. It's good flavoring in Mexican food. But for Spanish rice, I was going to make tacos and I realized, oh, bunch of random shit. Well, usually those end up the best, Remy. How are you, honeys? My mother-in-law's a bitch. Well, my monster-in-law is about to not be able to come for Christmas, posting shit on Facebook. I have tried. Well, at least you've tried, and that's the thing. When you try and it doesn't work out. Oh, he does love spicy. When I make my Spanish rice, I use chicken bouillon and garlic. It's really good. And then to do the beans, if we don't cook the beans, we just use the can of whole Vista, the big can of Vista beans, the whole ones, and drain. You still leave a little bit of juice, and you add a little bit of chorizo in the pan, cook it first, and then you put your beans in it on low and just mash them. You don't have to add, you could add a little bit of garlic, but no more salt because the chorizo is kind of salty. And then just mash them up and add your cheese. Oh, they're so good. His mother-in-law, Jane, he said he's tried. That sucks too. Bag of Fritos. Oh, oh, I know. I can only eat a couple of those, Blink. So salty. He didn't bring your coffee? That's it. You're fired, Blink. I just add salsa to rice and coffee. That's a good idea though. But seriously, Carla, if you ever are interested, I can teach you how to make Spanish rice. It's really easy. And just always remember, if you use 1 cup of rice, then you want to add 2 cups of water to it. I just had a salad. Oh, I love salad. Think I'm going to make some coffee too. I have a couple of reports to knock out for work. One of my babies that I see today was, I think, my 4th visit with him. He's about 5 months. Most beautiful little baby ever. And he cries for me. And I've never really had babies that cry with me. But this little guy, he's not having me. And the great grandma watches him while mama's at work. So I run session with her and she kind of overreacts and he feels it. And I don't want to be rude, but I kind of have to. It's okay, grandma. Let her know he's okay. He's fine. It's okay if he fusses a little bit. It's good for his lungs. I'm not hurting him. I am in a mood right now. Just came for therapy. Oh, Blink. I need some therapy, I think. Our insurance, I don't think covers it though. Or it does, but it's hard to get in with a doctor. Same here too, Blink. I'm always here too. So nice of you, Jane. So yeah, but when you do the Spanish rice, you put a little bit of oil in your pan and you put in your 1 cup of rice or 2 cups. Just remember, if you use 2 cups, you want to use 4 cups of water. And you put it in and you brown it. And I add chopped up onion to mine, and just stir it till it's really good and brown. Not quite burnt, but pretty brown. And then I lower the heat a little bit, and then I add in my can of tomato sauce. And I do 1 can of tomato sauce per 1 cup of rice. And then you just brown it. And then brown it. Then add your tomato sauce. Sorry, I'm repeating myself. Add the tomato sauce, mix it up. And then I just add the water into my little can of tomato sauce, 2 of those. And then I add in my chicken bouillon to it, my garlic powder, stir it up, and just turn it on low for about 20 minutes. Don't open it, don't look at it, don't talk to it, ignore it for 20 minutes. Turn it off and voila. Yes, Blink. If you need to talk, if you want to come up or anything, film it. I should do that, Blink. I really should. It's a good idea. But if you feel you need to talk, I don't know if you feel comfortable talking on a live, but you're welcome to come up. Just making, and stuff sucks. I know. Financially, we thought we were going to be in a little bit better position for Christmas, and it's a little short, but you know what? Hey, we had to get tires and all that for my car, my daughter's car, oil change, and some other stuff came up, and it's like, oh, but it's okay. I told my husband, there's not anything that I want for Christmas. I'm completely okay. I don't want anything. And my girls just got their phones about a week or two ago, so that was part of their um Christmas gifts. What a drink. Y'all making me hungry. I'm having fajitas. Blink, I saw your video making. Are those all your kiddos, Blink? All your babies? Everyone looks so happy, like they're enjoying their family time. It does, Carla. It's okay, as long as we have each other and it's not about gifts. I mean, our kids will get some stuff, but not like, probably not as much, but they get bought for all year. They get stuff, so it's not like it's a big deal. Was my daughter. Okay. How old is your daughter, if you don't mind asking? Her boyfriend and brother-in-law. Oh, okay. My oldest daughter, she turned 20 in October, and she's never had a boyfriend yet. Nor a girlfriend. Oh, 24. It is, Carla. It is about family time. So yeah, and she wasn't really allowed to date in high school. And my 16-year-old, she'll be 17 in March, and she begged and begged and begged for a boyfriend. So I finally convinced her dad. I said, look, she's gonna sneak if we don't let her. So let's let her. Let's see where this goes. So she got this really cute boyfriend. And after about 2 weeks, um, she's told him, you know what, I'm not getting to spend time with my best friends, yada, yada, yada. I'm, missing him. Let's take a break. Let's take a little break. And if you can wait for me on the break, then we're meant to be together or something like that. And this little jerk, he went off and got another girlfriend. So it kind of broke her heart, but I told my husband, I said, look, we can let her have a boyfriend, just no alone time. We'll just have to be big time CBers, if you know what that means. Her and her boyfriend went to Vegas today. Oh, okay. Did they fly or drive? Oops, almost put you in a timeout, Jane. I don't want that. Sorry, almost. I think it would be a headache for them because it's a distraction. I tell her, you don't need a boyfriend right now. You can have a guy that's a friend, but you don't need a boyfriend. Yeah, I live 2 hours south of Vegas. I know. Same here. Blink. Same here. Good for her, but she's better knowing. So, yes, I know. But I didn't have my parents. They left me when I was about 12 and a half, almost 13. They got really bad into drugs, lost their business. They lost, our house, everything. We had no running water, no electricity, and I would just run the streets. And I just, did whatever. And CPS social worker came to the school, I think my 9th or 10th grade year. It's been so long ago. and said, we know that there's no running water. We know this is going on, this. And I lied. I said, no, we're fine. I'm fine. And I could tell that they were frustrated because they knew, but it was my word against theirs. So, but I knew if I was taken, I would either end up in foster care or have to go live with my grandma that was pretty strict. So, but I just kind of lived with friends, and I ended up having a boyfriend that was a drug dealer that was a lot older than me. And he was horrible. He beat the shit out of me. But it taught me to be the person I am today. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did drugs. I was young. I was 13. Smoking crack, everything. It was horrible. Like, looking back, I'm really thankful that nothing bad ever happened to me. I'm just so thankful. But I learned, I think had I not gone through what I went through, I wouldn't be the person I am today, as well as the mother I am to my kids. And then when I was about almost, it was right before I was 17, because my brother was born in April, and then I turned 18 in November. And my mom had called, and she was 6 months pregnant. I guess she had called my dad. He kind of went his way, and she took off with their dealer. And she called my dad and said, he's kicking me out. I have no place to go. I'm 6 months pregnant. She had just found out she was pregnant. And he took her back. And from that point on, they stopped doing drugs, um, everything. So, but I don't hold it against them. I don't ever throw it in their face. I just feel it's not fair of me to. And my mom she didn't get into drugs till she was 30. So she was quite a bit older. Yes, I do speak to them now. Yep. I have a really good relationship with them now. Thank God. Yes, I got back together with my parents when I was almost 18. And then I met my husband like a week before my 21st birthday. So I had a couple years in between there where, I was back with them. It does, Jane. It made me stronger. Yep, Carla's School of Hard Knocks for, yeah, a lot of us. A lot of us have gone through stuff. Did you have gastric bypass, Blink? The thing too is I understood when the older I got, I understood why my mom experimented with drugs. I kind of understood it. When I was younger, I didn't. But I had told her, I said that to her um some years back. I said, Mom, I understand why you did what you did. I don't understand her completely leaving me, but it is what it is. No, I'm too skinny. Sometimes it teaches it. It does. It does. Well, because I was always in the streets too. So I'm in the streets, and I was the bad kid. I was the kid that the parents would say, you can't play with her because she's bad. She just does whatever she wants. They were right. I did. And lo and behold, the older we got, all my friends that I grew up with, the parents would say that to, they're all those girls got pregnant when they were 16 and 17. I know, Blink. And some things are not really meant to be understood, if that makes sense. I think some things are just meant to just be. I could tell you're having a tough day, Blink. I'm sorry. If you would like to talk, I'm definitely a phone call away. I got you. I'm gonna make coffee, guys. I was opposite. I never got caught. Luckily. I was that kid. I was bad and I just never got caught, thankfully, would have been all bad. And my grandma, she was wonderful. I just knew that if I went to go live with her, I wouldn't be able to come home whenever I wanted or smoke cigarettes or drink or do drugs. And I used to take myself to the clinic to get birth control. You don't need your parents' consent. So luckily I was smart about that. Is Laura still alive? So cool to come on here and talk to people. Is saying I don't need are exactly. I am always looking for the baby. I can see that, but at at the same time, is your therapist helping you with the tools to move forward, Blink? I used to, my parents would have their speed in the closet, and I used to go in and sneak it, and they would fight. They would fight about. My dad would accuse my mom of taking it, and my mom would accuse my dad of taking it, and all along it was me that took it. So bad. But I'm thankful I went through that phase then and not as an adult. Okay, Blink. No, Jane, I'm an early intervention specialist. I work with social workers, but I don't work for the county. I work for a private sector, and I work with special needs kids, and a lot of them are in the system. They're fosters, and uh, are going through the adoption process. But some of my babies were born drug addicted or just born with complications. Excuse me. Some have some are born with Down syndrome, or they get diagnosed with autism or developmental delays or sensory processing disorders. It's a lot, but I work with a 0 to 3. Carla said, your feelings are your feelings, and you have friends here who are more than willing to listen. If you want to talk about anything, I hope you consider myself one of your friends. She does care, Blink. That's awesome. Thank you, Jane. I really enjoy what I do. It's very rewarding because kids are little sponges. That's the best time is 0 to 3 to teach them. And even when we think they're not listening, they're listening. They hear us. And they pick up everything, and they're brutally honest. I think we were talking about this on Carla's panel one morning. How brutally honest kids are. When I did daycare, the mom would drop off the kid or the dad, and I could kind of tell that they were in a bad mood. Um, Next thing you know, the child would be telling me all about it, what had happened. I'd know all their business. Have you been married a long time, Link? My husband, too. My husband's been through a lot growing up. So we both kind of had that in common when we started dating. His dad, when he was 10, his dad shot and killed himself with a shotgun that my husband had taken to him. Because if dad told you to go get the gun, you do what dad says. You're going to get in trouble. So he took it to him and shot himself a couple minutes later. So, and my husband, out of his other two brothers, older and younger, was one to witness it. So, and then his mom went crazy after that and ended up at the mental institution for some years. So him and his brothers just kind of did their own thing. I guess family used to come, but um, there was one aunt that stayed there at the house all the time. So my husband, he ended up working really young and having to cook and clean. And so that's how I think, like, he can sew, he can do all sorts of stuff. So but that's why, because he didn't have mom to do it. But he's strong person. Very, very strong. Just getting my coffee. Ah, nice hot coffee. And his older brother, he's really, it really affected him a lot mentally. He's kind of weird. He reverted back to a child, sort of. And his younger brother was too little to understand what had happened. So my husband, too, kind of had to pick up the role of being a dad. But honestly, I'm very thankful for my husband because he's definitely my rock. He's my everything. I don't know what I would do without. I mean, I know I could be okay without him, but I, I can't picture myself without him. And I try and always tell him how thankful I am of him and being such a good provider and good daddy to our kids. And it's okay, Jane. Thank you. It's okay. His dad did what he did in February, and February is my husband's birthday, it's Valentine's Day, it's his mom's birthday, it's the other brother's birthday. Like, it's everything hits that month. And usually when February comes around, he gets a little more he goes into a shell a little bit, and he's a little more on edge. And I think, like, around that time he starts to get nightmares. It's so weird. Can't blame him. Did they leave us? Probably. That's okay though. Thank you for hanging out, Jen. You don't have to if you don't want to. Are you going to go live later, Jane? You said from Facebook? So you work from home, Blink, you said? My little brother, he had a work from home job that was legit. We found a site that was legit work from home jobs where you don't have to pay. Because I know a lot of them are scam. But he didn't last very long, and the training was like 3 weeks too. I think he was doing tech support for a cable company back east, I believe. He didn't keep it very long. My brother he was born a drug baby. And then he was obese most of his life. He's still obese, and he was teased a lot. And he would buy his friends. It's really sad. He still kind of does that. And he does, you can stream your Facebook live to YouTube. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Um, and he games a lot. He's actually a hacker. My dad and I joke about it. It's not really funny, but he can rebuild computers. Everything he does, because he's always bedridden, is with computers. All his friends are online. I forget sometimes when I go to my mom and dad's that he even still lives there, because he's always in his bedroom. And then he'll come out and I'm like, oh, hey. But he was my baby when he was born. We were very close. And then we were still pretty close. But then once I started, starting my own family and everything, I don't know, he just kind of, oh, he's streaming now. I have to get my charger. Oops. Okay, I got you. Okay, I'll watch it. It just came out a few minutes ago, too. Got the word in. Oh. You just picked Facebook. Oh, okay. Ah. But I don't think I want anybody from Facebook to know the secret life over here. Jane, did you figure out how to use StreamYard yet from your phone? Sue's soul sister and I were playing email tag, and then she went on the live, and I guess she's been sick, so and I just told her when she's ready, I'd help her with it. Let's see what Laura's like. Turn it on. I don't think she'll mind if I stream her. No. Because you have an iPhone, right, Jane? Oh, no, you have an Android, I believe you said. No, Sue said she had. Let's see. I'm not sure. I haven't seen her around, Jane. I was wondering as well. Okay.
The dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. I was doing this one
iPhone. Okay, yeah, that's where I'm stumped with the iPhone. She has 238. Good job. We'll let her know I'm streaming her. Okay. For iPhone, you can't use StreamYard, but can you? Oh, okay. We need to learn that damn Streamlab. This hers? Yeah, this is hers. Oh, that's Gray Hughes. Mimi's boyfriend. Who's this one? She's busy. She probably won't even see that I did that. Let me get my dogs. Hey, come on. Good girl, Lily. Oh, good girls. I'm going to close my garage. It's going to be loud for a minute. Got to get rebuilt. Okay. Somebody last night on a live was calling out lurkers. So what if people don't want to chat? That's true. There's a lot that I go in and I don't chat. I just, because I don't feel comfortable. However, I'll wait till Blink comes back. Let me know when you're back, Blink. I wanted to share with you guys a little something that happened yesterday.
47 videos on YouTube. So then I just switch over to something that nobody's.
Oh, that's that lady. Gosh, I hope they get closure. It's right around the holidays, everything. I see BTS. Oh, there's Mojo. She hasn't been coming in. Carlos. Can you hear it, Jane?
That's what I don't like. Everybody starts doing it.
He's so cocky. I guess he can be. He's pulls the numbers. Oh, she's got pictures. She's a pretty lady. There's a gay pubes troll all up in Katie's stream. What the heck? She's going for a super duper live. She's doing like a 24-hour live stream. Mojo was sick. I hear it. Okay. You're back. Yesterday I went into Tori. I don't know if you've seen her. She's from Australia. I love her. She doesn't do a lot of drama. She's just real cool person. I enjoy her streams. And I went in and I saw Duty Ron. And I said hi to him and, said hi to everybody. And then I said, hey, Duty Ron, I said, did Makeup Mobster get a hold of you? And he said, no. And I said, can she email you? I said, they found who was making the cop calls on the others. And then he said, yeah. And he's like, can we please not do this here? This is not the right place. I should have screenshotted it. I was like, whoa, I forgot there's YouTube etiquette, but I wasn't starting drama. I was just basically asking him. And I said, I apologize, Tori, if I was out of line. And for even mentioning that, I apologize. I felt like an asshole after it. I said, I'm sorry, I apologize. I didn't know what to say. It made me feel like an idiot. I was like, oh, won't be going to you anymore, sir. I was really respectful. I wasn't starting drama. And when by the time she got to my comment, she had even said, it's okay. It didn't do anything. It's like I didn't know I was saying anything wrong. I forget I'm from the criminal community. I forget there's YouTube etiquette. I'm gonna feed my dogs really quick, but I'm right here. People can be rude. Yeah, it was I took it a little offensively. It wasn't his place to call me out like that. It wasn't his stream. And she was by I guess she lives by the ocean, and she was streaming it. It's beautiful. And she did go on to talk about it. Feeding hubby. Oh yeah, it's already dinner time. Don't worry. I'm gonna feed my dogs right here real quick. I was wondering why they're giving me extra kisses. It's time for them to eat. Here, baby. Hold on. Oops, hold on. That's why you guys are being extra loving. You wanted to eat. Ah. Here, Lily. Sorry, guys. I'm feeding them. I have to make sure my other one doesn't eat all her food. My little fat. Get good. What did you make, Carla? Lily. That's hers. Okay. I'm here. Hi, Cam. How are you? We're streaming Laura because I kind of wanted to hear the case too. My little dog that I have, my little Chihuahua, when I got her, she wouldn't eat when she was found out in the desert. So I think we don't know she was dumped, but she looked like she had just had a litter of puppies. She wouldn't eat anything. So we're thinking maybe she was given just scraps. So I bought her the wet food, but it's in the roll, how like Italian sausage comes in. So I buy her that, but my other little fat dog thinks she needs it too. I'm good. Just hanging out for a little while, Kim. I finished my work visits for the day. So decided to pop on and say hello to everyone. Listening to Laura and talking to you guys. Choking on my coffee. I'm okay. My dogs think I'm crazy. Ew. Came out of my nose. Call 911. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Oops. That wasn't good. Well, call Mr. Dova. I'm choking. Goodness. Ugh, that was horrible. Ugh. I'm okay, Jane. Oh, goodness. Wow. I just don't think she would have left that baby. I mean, the little boy, her older one. It is odd. See, there's so much more to this story that we don't know. And we won't because it's under investigation. Wow. You guys okay that we're listening to this? Because I could turn it off. Yeah, me too. Come on, here's his number. Call him. Your wife's in the garage choking on coffee. Jeez. Watch out, Molly. Oh my gosh. That baby's beautiful. Looks like one of those baby reborns. Interesting. Got coffee. Well, I just choked on coffee, Blink. It just came out of my nose and all. I wonder if maybe it's not his baby. Maybe they were having that situation. Oh, that was horrible. Oh, you did. I got coffee all over me. I spit it out choking. Came out of my nose and everything. I wonder if Laura got these pictures from Facebook. Yours on my screen. Sorry, I didn't mean to spit it in your face. Oops. I was saying if you guys want me to turn this off, I will. Just let me know. Because you are my guest. Wow. I wonder if anybody in the area has security cameras. That is likely, though. Why? Because Laura's on. Well, no, just because I'm playing it. I don't know if maybe you just didn't want to hear it. Can't chat in there. Too many people in there. Too many in there. I know. Do you get bothered when you go into a place and there's too many people? Why is Katie go? Who knows, Jane? That girl's nuts. Pray for money. Christmas is coming. I don't really watch her too much. She's a bit much for me, for my taste. I watch her because I'm nosy sometimes, but I can't for very long. Oh, it was an apartment. Could someone have entered her apartment and she grabbed the baby and tried to flee? I used to love her, now I can't. Yeah. She's all over the place. Bottom line, it's all about the money. It says he's single. Yeah, I guess on his Facebook it says he's single. I hate the drama. I don't even know from day to day. I know. Or one day, yeah, you see doing lives, cussing them out, telling them off. The next day they're on each other's panel and telling each other they love the other person. Every time I see that talking dove, it looks like Dova. I know, Blink. That happens, yep. And that's the thing too, is we hear things and then once we get to know them. I've seen Trisha around, Jane. Yeah, that's true. Exactly. I agree. That's how I am. The drama gets to be too much. I had a YouTube friend, but that I'm friends with out of here. She asked me, how do you not let it get to you? And I said, I just don't. I unplug. I just don't. I can't let it bother me. I was listening, but was ordering heating pads from Amazon between. Oh, how's he feeling, Kim? Any relief yet? Oh, yeah, those stinking cramps. But I know they're hated. Yeah. You know what? I've been in in on YouTube since September or October of last year. And honestly, I didn't even know who Marsha was till the past couple months. And I've seen it all unfold and I never got involved in it. Just sit back and watch it. But as soon as they mention Laura's name, I look, oh, okay. Yeah, that's where I saw, I think in Jay's. I was listening to it while I was doing my hair. I wonder if she had a C-section, because if the baby's only 3 weeks old, she would still be healing too from that. And she only warned me that Laura passed. Oh shit, Link. By accident, or it was that true? Because you like Laura, so I can't imagine it would have been intentionally. Or she likes you too. With his ex-wife. Oh, he has an ex-wife. Do we even know for sure she actually returned home after the book fair or school? Oh yeah, I'm sure they checked the local hospitals as well. She called me John instead of Blink. Big deal. Sure, it was an accident. Yeah. He's still having pain. Oh, Kim, I'm sorry. And I know our husbands, when they're like big babies, when they're sick or in pain. What's the matter, Lily? Why are you doing baby cry? Why are you doing baby cry? Yeah, that must have been a Kimmy. Can I say he needs to put ice pack on it? It helps, I promise. When I threw my back out last summer, the only thing that helped me was the ice because it numbed it. And I was on all kinds of medicines. I even smoked pot thinking that would help. That didn't even help it. Would want to dox me. And especially because you're a good person on here. You're not a jerk. You don't piss anybody off to want to do it. That's right, Dova. I didn't think about that. She's just has baby through the yeah, she did. And I'm wondering, somebody was saying that that's too early for postpartum to set in. Postpartum can set in right away. I don't have crosswords for anyone. That's good. I only dislike one person on YouTube, and that's because it directly affected me. But other than that, same here. And if I dislike someone, I just won't go near them. Just stay away from them. Someone just said, was she a smoker? Was it by a neighbor? So many questions, and we don't have them. Nobody has them yet. They will do anything for a baby. Yep. I know one thing, she would have had to have this planned. Yes, having a new baby, just say she left on her own, taking nothing with her, and I doubt she would leave her. Yes, that's what I keep saying. I don't think she would have left her other child. Well, I'm human. There are some I don't like, but like you said, I keep away. Yes, exactly. I just stay away from them. I don't hate watch, nothing. Well, that's every now and then, but not very long. It's like a bad train wreck.
She actually,
If I was the front door, I would lock it. So she left her keys and her phone, everything. Maybe they drove down I-35 down to Mexico to sell the baby. Wow. I don't necessarily think saying somebody's first name is doxing. That's true. And it's so hard when you do a live to not accidentally dox yourself. Who texts me? Oh. My mom brought over the walker thing with this seat you can sit on so my daughter can get around the house. I told her, good, now you can clean. So the baby, oh my God, I know, right? It's obviously foul play, definitely, whether it's the husband or somebody else, something. to get something from, maybe she went to check the mail.
You don't get to have.
And that's the thing too. After you have a baby, you're still not to be so like, yes, Remy, that's what I was saying. What about being postpartum? And somebody said in Gray Hughes chat that it's too early for postpartum to set in. Postpartum can set in at any given time. I have mixed feelings. Oh, Blink. It'll be a blessing. If she is, it's meant to be. It'll be definitely a blessing. Phone and keys, no purse for drugs possible. That's the Remy, I was saying, I was asking, you know, if she had a C-section, she would still be healing. You know, you're so in so much pain, you know, you're probably still bleeding. So to just leave on your own without taking feminine things, that's another. Blink's child is, I think he said 24. Let me look back. You'll be Glampa or Papa. Would you say, Blink, your daughter's 24, I believe? Takes 6 to 8 weeks to heal from, yes. And I'm assuming she had, I don't even know if she had C-section, but just saying if she did, she still can't move very fast. 24. His daughter's 24, Remy. Don't recall that one now. How does... There she goes betting. Dova's not in on this bet. When Laura said that I was in on a $50 bet, I was like, what the hell? I don't bet, especially on YouTube. And then she said it was in on it with Gray, and I have never been in Gray's stream. Today was the first time I had listened in at all. It was Dad with the phone, I commented. 2 babies, Blink. Missing 2 weeks as of today from Connecticut. Oh gosh. I already am with my son. Oh, okay, Blink. How old's your grandbaby? Or check the mail. Think so. Saw you this AM on panel with the ice thing. You seem so nice, but my mind was poisoned, I guess, by people that might not like you. Never saw you before, but you seem so nice. You had never you've never been in chat with Remy before, Blink? Boy is for, oh, girl 7. Those are fun ages. I bet they're the apples of your eye. I can be an absolute asshole. I do try to treat others how I'd like to be treated. Oh, Remy. I was telling this story a little while ago. So I went into Tori's stream, the one that's from Australia. I absolutely love her. And she don't do drama hardly at all. And I was in there and Judy Ron came in. And I said, hello. I asked him, I said, did Makeup Mobster get in contact with you? And he said, no, she hasn't. And I said, oh, is your email in your About Me section? Is it okay if she emails you? I said, and then I went on to say, I should have screenshotted it. And then I went on to say, oh, well, they figured out who did a few of the cop calls, and this and this. And he said back to me, yeah, Tori, it's like Tori ACDC now or something. She's really cool. I really like Tori. If you ever want to go in a cool chat, she's definitely the one. But so she ended up, and then yeah, Duty Ron, yes. You've never seen Duty Ron? He lives in New York. He's a retired law enforcement. I think he was a detective. And so anyways, and then he says back to me, this is not the place to talk about this. Blah blah blah. This is Tori's stream on the beach. This and this. I was like, oh geez, it was rude. With how you guys feel about people, but our Ash was another one. Heard horrible things about her from any side, I guess, but she's been very nice to me. Yeah, she had some problems with some other individuals and then made up with them or befriended them, and yeah, some people have had a little bit of an issue with that, but she's really sweet to everybody. Yes, the problem is retired. Is different. There's a reason he said that. But he didn't even know what I was going to ask him or what it was really about, if that makes sense. I just thought it was kind of rude the way he said it to me. And then I apologized to Tori. I said, I apologize if I said anything out of line. I truly didn't mean to. That was not my intentions. And by the time she got to my comment, she's like, no worries, Dova. Made me feel like an idiot, needless to say. I love all of y'all. So glad. I'm glad I met you too, Jane. Shut you down for whatever reason, rude. Yes. Yeah, he did. And I wasn't even going to mention any more about it. I was just kind of just mention, hey, did you talk to her? And then is it okay if she emails? That was it. It was a little rude. He made it sound like I was in there being drama, and I wasn't at all. I don't go to people's streams and start crap. Yes, Remy. It's okay, Kim. It just kind of took me back a little bit. I was a little shocked because I felt like he made it seem like I was being rude to Tori, and I would never be rude to anybody. And then I got to thinking, I was like, well, I'm from the criminal community. I forget there's no proper etiquettes in our streams. Has come to drama. Jane, he inserted himself months ago. Some stuff had occurred and he kind of didn't get the full story of it and just kind of jumped in and threatened some people. And yeah, so I noticed he is popping back in a little bit. She has spoken. That's what I remember her saying, Remy. To him, however, due to. Oh, okay. Well, will you let her know that little story, Remy? Tell her I was trying. I was gonna email her, and I thought, she's probably gonna think I'm some crazy person. But I was trying. I was rooting for her to maybe get some sort of feedback or point her in a different direction. To not get involved. Exactly. I know. I only know him from Patrick. Yeah. Isn't that crazy though? How Dad's phone lives in that same area. Gray and purple. Grapple. Silly. Hi, 420. How are you? 420 scraping. Washing dishes. Can you come do mine too, please? My dishes need to be done. My daughter's been working so much, actually. That's her rent for the dishes. I told her I'd help her. Hate dishes. I have not even looked. I unsub. Yeah, I've never been subbed Link. After what he said about Vinny, I was like completely done then. It's like, oh yeah, I can't co-sign that. You staying warm, 420? I was modding a chat with 300 people and was like, I don't know how. Yeah, she gets a lot in there. I can barely keep up with the few I have in here. I just don't know what to talk about. I feel like I'm bored. But others that have been doing it say that usually the chat entertains them. They talk amongst themselves and start up conversations. He has never been disrespectful to me through email, but after what he did about the people I like, especially. Yeah, that was not okay. That definitely was not good, Remy. But I guess she has the money to go at him. So she says, yeah, sometimes chat slaves are crazy if you are in chat and not being interacted with by the host. Starting side combos is pretty common, I think. Yeah, I agree. The upcoming holidays, yeah, that's true. I could do makeup. I'm not the makeup girl, though. I very rarely wear makeup. And when I need it done, I have my friend that you met yesterday, Remy, and both of my girls if I really need it done. Hey guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take my daughter the lighter to light the candles real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Yawning. Trisha and Hockey Mom, but no. Yeah, that's like in Carla's. I guess she had people that were being blocked. I don't even know how to block people. And Dave, I was telling, what's her name? Dana, to stay away from him. And I saw her in there again. I think she likes it when he messes with her. He was being rude again. She's all, let me up, give me a link, and he wouldn't give her one. Acknowledge. Yeah, that's the best thing to do, Remy. Just, go your own way. Party City. She used to do really good parody. She would do and block me so I won't even. Oh. How do you feel about that, Remy? That situation? If you feel comfortable commenting, you don't have to if you don't want to, but just curious your opinion on that. She's always been nice to me. Yeah, I love when she first started with the Molly Golightly parody. So funny. She's did a good job at it. I just feel like there's more to the story. And of course, we only get the one side. Never known that without you to do to someone. No, Remy. With Pink's situation. If you want to comment, it's up to you, hun. If you don't feel comfortable, I understand. I was just curious on your opinion. Why are you shaking, little girl? My puppy's sitting here, dog sitting here, shaking. She's all bundled up. How is she? I don't know if Remy talks to her. I hope she's okay. I heard that I heard that she got um laid off from her job. And then I thought I heard her say she got fired because somebody called. That's pretty horrible. That shit blew up before. Oh, that sucks. She's doing well. Okay, good. Come back. She got a lot going. Okay. She always pretty much did though, right? Have a lot going on. She was always busy. Okay. Thanks, Remy, for answering that. I thought so too. I always there's more to there's two sides to every story. She was laid off. Okay. Honestly, I probably wouldn't come back either. I don't know. Or if I did, I would just stay clear of different stuff. Stay away from start fresh, start new. Shivers all the time with the sweater on under the blanket. Your little dog Kim that you had on this morning, she's so cute. Yeah, this is a little chihuahua, so you know them, they shake for everything. The wind could blow and they shake. Yeah, she is good. And then I'll never forget she did a live where she was talking to some high school age kids outside like Rite Aid or something and asking them, what do you guys think about YouTube drama? And they didn't even know because most of the younger kids, they don't use YouTube. Yeah, she's really funny though. Still listening? Did you finish your dishes yet? 4:20? That's cool, Remy, that you still talk to her. And it's good to hear that, she's doing good. And I'm glad she got a job. game night. Remember when she went through the drive-through with the burger hat? Yes, that was so funny. Oh my gosh. Silly. I bet she was really funny, when her kids were growing up, when she was raising them. He's little, but not like a chihuahua and has the, oh, okay, okay. Oh, see if anyone else is live now. Who else can we stream, ladies and gentlemen? I need to reboot this tablet. It's so slow. Black Bigot is in Las Vegas. Kiki, what did Kiki say this time? Who else do I watch? I also watch, oh, this happened down the hill, like 40 minutes from me. It's really
It was supposed
sad.
to be the happiest day of their lives. But Biden adds another day I do. Man in a terrible trip of this. But it's not for you, but it's him. And then jumped over this fence in the backyard. The baseball bats. The groom's brothers say the men beat him to death. His body was found in a neighbor's backyard. This was from this of the night.
So sad. This is Inside Edition I'm playing. Oh, it's horrible. Horrible. My friend's husband's a detective in that city also. Let's see. Don't stream. You know what? I was just thinking that. I'll delete this after. I was just thinking that, Remy. How funny you said it. What was I saying? Yeah, I listened to it, some of it on Wendy V's. Honestly, I think she should just stay out of it. She doesn't have a dog in that fight. But that's just my opinion. Just my opinion that doesn't mean anything. But remember when she first came in to the community and she was going at it with everybody. First, Molly Golightly. Oh, okay. Cool, thank you. Does anybody want to come up? Yeah, that's what I'll do to it. But yeah, when she first came into the community, she was a mess. She was fighting with everyone. I can't listen to her for very long. It's a trip though. I think she stays up all night. And I'm assuming she sleeps during the day. Hopefully she sleeps during the day. But when you have kids, you can't. How? Like how? How do you sleep all day? Stay up all night. There is the rule in Diane's panel lead me. I don't understand that one, Remy. You guys want to hear some music? Diane's panel. Oh, late May. Oh, yeah. She's getting it into it with everyone. And I was playing for Baby Blues. I was playing the live with Laura and Whiskey. They hadn't heard, her and Angel hadn't heard it before. And it's funny to look in the chat and see who all was in there, and now they're no longer in her lives anymore. It's weird. This is the song, Remy, that I was telling you to play for your son. Hakima! Have to chase him all over YouTube to get a question answered. Uh-oh, you're in trouble. How are you, Hockey Mom? I miss you. This is the song, Remy. It's the phonics song 2, and they have a counting one. It's very catchy for the little ones. I think he's still in here, Hockey Mom. How are you, girl? You busy working? No, no baby shark. Sorry. Okay. Okay, Remy. Have a good day. But yes, look up that song. You too, Hockey Mom, for your babies. The one I was just playing, I'll email or I'll text it to you. And I usually have them, but if you have anything that makes music, I have them tap like on the xylophone or shake the bells to it because it's using their cognitive thinking to listen to the song, watch it, and to play an instrument at the same time. It's kind of cool. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. How are you? Kim, Hockey Mom, Kim said, how are you? She said, I hope you'll come on my live next time if you're feeling up to it. We miss you. Hockey Mom, Kim has one of those baby reborns. Hey, Kim, do you go in that community? The baby reborn community? I heard that they have drama just as bad as, if not worse, everywhere else. I'm like, what do they fight over? What do they have drama about? You have like 3 or 4, right, Kim? Or 2? Do you want to come up, Hockey Mom? Hey, Hockey Mom. Mr. Dova went on a live with me on Saturday. I'll watch next time, Kimmy. You usually come on in the morning, right, Kim? But if you're at work, Hockey Mom, or getting ready for work. I was streaming. Oh, you can't talk. Okay, I'm tired. Girl, I completely understand. Jane, do you want to come up? Yeah, so anyways, Hockey Mom, when he came in, my um my numbers went up. It was at like 5 or 6 and he came in and it was at like 15. I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, let's play. Let's play. What do you guys want to hear? We'll listen to some Rehab. Hold on. I may have 15, my daughter. Oh my gosh. And they're expensive, Baby Shark. No, Baby Shark, Hockey Mom. No, no, no. So yeah, I got him fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. No. Those damn songs get stuck in my head. If my I'm back. My forehead looks so big in this. It's a forehead, definitely. At least I don't have a 5 head. It's my little doggy. She's in hiding. Oh, shoot. Lily, say hi. She has like an infection in this eye. I've been waiting for it to go down. I have to take her. Come here, Fat Fat. Molly. Here's my other one. I can't turn it around. Molly. Molly. Let's turn it around. Oh, wrong one. Molly. Come here, Molly. My little chihuahua. She, come here, baby. She only understood Spanish when we got her. She wouldn't do anything. And my daughter can speak Spanish, and we told her, say something to her in Spanish, and she didn't. She responded. It was cute. So you guys, it's Taco Tuesday. Hi, Sean. What's up? Hey, Christy. Sean, I was gonna send you a message again. Wog has me blocked again, or did you block me? He'll blame it on you. Damn him. Come here, Molly. This is my little Fat Fat. Come here, Molly. Come here, Fat Fat. We have the heater down there. Can't see her. Come here, Fat Fat. My husband needs to clean this damn garage. Come here, Molly. Come here, Fat Fat. She's not gonna. I have an arcade behind me, and I have a pool table in front of me. But I want to sell the arcade. We've had it for so long, we don't even use it. Okay, let me turn this around real quick. Okay. Okay. Trisha, hey girl, hey. How are you? And I said, I think hi to Christy. I saw Sean. He keeps wrenching. I'm blocked there too. You are too, BTS? Oh, hi, BTS. Dang it. Darn him. I just realized your banner shrink. Yes, Taco Tuesday and margaritas. I wish I could do the tacos, but I just sent him a note. He keeps wrenching people, and this is the problem. Sorry. No worries. I appreciate you helping me, Sean. But you know what's the thing is I don't go in there that often. But if I do, I don't comment. So his wrenches are just looking for people, probably going through to see who to block. I was asking him about his sweatshirts, though. I was asking if he's going to have hoodies made. That would be cool because a lot of our friends, Sean, go to Glamis and to Dumont and to Pismo. So, and they all have they have trailers like that. So I think they'll like them. I wanted to buy one and then show it to them or show it to them online. I always laugh though in the morning when he posts his tweaker neighbors. I'd be scared. I probably wouldn't sleep. It's his channel unless you're being a dick, or he says you should. That's true. That's true. Maybe he blocked me though. Hi, Lily. Happy holidays to you. Dark in here and it's light outside. I was saying I have a big old forehead. What the heck? At least it's not a 5 head. Does anybody want to come up? How are your kids, Sean? I bet they're excited for Christmas coming up. I went on a visit today for work and I walked in and it's a 2-story house. And I walked in and there were presents all around the tree. A ton of presents. I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, how many kids do you have? 8. I was like, oh, okay. And she said, Santa hasn't even been here yet. I seriously look, I don't know the angle of this damn camera. To be honest, they were more excited about school ending. Oh, okay. I bet. Uh-oh. Trips to the mall, going to the movies. Hope you're having fun. I was going to put on more music. Let me turn my camera around. It's dark in my garage because I don't have the light on, but it's like this outside. Come on. Okay. Oh, thank you, Lily. I wore makeup today. I usually never wear makeup. Thank you. I just turned 46. What's your secret? Well, it's not my secret, but I probably shouldn't say it on here. It's a little inappropriate, but I'm going to say it anyway. Supposedly, we were camping at the dunes, and I met this really pretty Hispanic chick. She had beautiful skin. And I asked her, I was like, your skin looks so pretty. What do you use? She's like, it's cum. I was like, what the hell? Are you serious? And she's like, yeah. And I was confused. And I was drunk. I was drinking. We're out by the fire. And she's like, yeah, it's cum. I was like, wait, do you apply it before or after the toner? Like when, like, how do you, it was so funny. And I thought she was joking. She was, I guess, dead serious. And I'm not gullible, so come on, back in the garage. Come on. I have to bring my dogs out front because my big puppy, attacked my little dog, my little fat. Molly, say hi. Lily, get over here. Come on, Lily. Okay. So yeah, but I noticed because I have really bad allergies. Can you get Botox here? I've never had Botox, but what do you think? Would have field day with that. Yeah, right, Lily. And I'm like, all right, where does it come from? And she was so beautiful too. I knew a girl like that once, and I've heard it before too, Sean. I've heard some other girls say it. I'm like, okay, do you exfoliate first? When do you apply it? Oh my gosh. So yeah. Oh my god. What's the temperature? It's good question. It's cold. I know that for us here. I think it's like 56. Shh. Shh. I wish I could share with you guys on here and see what my mother-in-law posted on her Facebook and tell me how you would take it. Let's see. I could probably screenshot it and then let's see. It should still be. I could take a picture of it. Save. But I gotta take her name out of it. Can't be doxing my mother-in-law. I'll go back to it. Okay, Kim, the wife likes it. That's all that matters, right? And you're not spending like $80 at Ulta. It's free. How's her skin, by the way, Sean? Is it good? I gotta turn my camera around. She says so. Good. Awesome. That is so cool. So does she do it after or before she exfoliates? Do you know? Does it come in different colors? I'm so kidding. Okay, let me turn my camera. I feel like my face and my head looks so funny in here. I don't like the front facing camera. There we go. Okay, I'm going inside to get my other pack of smokes real quick. Do what he's talking about. Oh shit. Don't ask me. I think I know what he's talking about. I think he was on the. It's hard to keep up with chat. Let's see. Does anybody ever walk into a room to go get something and completely forget what you walked in there to get? I do that all the time. Take you guys to check on my child real quick.
Guess what?
What? Chicken butt?
Just throwing the idea out there.
Don't say too much. I'm on a live.
At Pizza Hut, I can get a free pizza.
How? It's not your
Because I have
birthday.
points. And if I get my point, if I redeem my points, I can get free medium 2-topping pizza.
Okay.
Just throwing the idea out there.
You mean I have to feed you?
I mean, you don't have to, but it's kind of
Didn't you like just eat lunch?
at 11 o'clock.
I'm teasing. What time is it? Like 3. Okay, we'll order it in like 45 minutes. Okay. But wait, it's Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's Monday.
Oh shit, I've been saying Taco Tuesday all day. No, today's Tuesday.
It's Monday. Mom, it's Monday.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You mean I've been living this whole day thinking it's Monday?
Wait a second. It's not Tuesday.
Yes, it is Tuesday.
Wait, what?
It is Tuesday, girl.
But it's also
Okay.
Pizza
Oh, jeez. Okay. Sorry, my boring guys came in here. So all the time, I will walk into a room and completely forget what I walked in to get. And have like 4 or 5 other things going through my head. The life of being ADHD. It's horrible. But it's okay. Manage. Go outside. It's my big old baby. I have 5 dogs. Go outside. Go. The last 2 are Lab and we think Lab and Great Dane. I have to be quiet. My husband's asleep. We think they're Lab and Great Dane. And I found them. I was driving home from work. And this guy, where he works, it's a less fortunate area, kind of ghetto-ish. And there were these 2 puppies, these 2 black little puppies. And the guy was kicking them. Not real hard, but, enough. So I pulled over and I was like, wait, what are you doing? It's like, these aren't even my pups, blah, blah. I was like, give me the damn dogs. So I took them and put them in the car. And it was cold and rainy that day. And I put them in my car. And I right away called my daughter and I said, hey, can you take them to the pound? And she's like, yeah, it was already late. And she said, I'll do it in the morning. I said, okay. So, and I had mentioned that I found them. Well, a friend of mine hooked me up with the rescue place up here. And I started fostering them, and I took them to 2, I got them in November of last year. I took them to 2 pet thingies, 2 adoption thingies at PetSmart in a good area too. It's down the hill from us. In kind of, a rich area. So most of the people that go through there and buy dogs, like they're gonna pay the money because they also they're vetted and everything and chipped and fixed and anyhow, so they usually go quick. Well, I took them the first time. They were the ugliest puppies out of all this other litter of puppies. They were the ugliest. I was like, oh my gosh, they have little alien heads. And there are all these other cute litters of black puppies, like 4 others. So I was like, okay, we'll try again. So I tried again. They got fixed in the meantime. And then, so got them fixed. So I took them to another one. And same thing. Some of those other puppies had gone, but there were still some left. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I felt so sad. It broke my heart. And I said I would love for them to go together because they were already a bonded pair. They were already used to each other. And I mean, they would be okay if they went separate, but I really wanted them together. And I knew they needed a big yard because they're going to be active. They were already really active. Well, the next week, the one got parvo and she almost died. And the rescue, because it was fostering, paid for her to stay at the vet for like 3 days, I believe. Yeah, it was 3 days to get her better because she almost died. And so, needless to say, after all we went through with them, I didn't want to give them up. So I have them now, but the kicker is now I have to pay for their adoption fee because they're fixed and everything, they're chipped, and I owe it. Well, she let me make payments, but I'm like, holy crap. So, but they're fixed and everything. Yeah, I can't foster. It's like kids. I wouldn't be able to give them back or foster's dog. Whiskey! Hey, girl, hey! I miss you. Girl's so busy. If you, oh, do you know if you play music during a live, is probably live, if not monetized? I think for one, it only counts against you if you're monetized, I think. And if you get a strike, they say it's not like a bad strike. It's just I don't know. Remy's in here. Remy would know. Girl, what are you up to? Do you want to come on my live? Are you busy? Are you on break? I miss my whiskey gypsy. What did you cook today, Remy? And I wonder if Carla made steaks. I know she never answered us, Kim. Sometimes you can get a copyright strike. I think it counts. Yeah, I think it does count when you're monetized. I think you get a like they probably demonetize it, that video. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my gosh, when whiskey, I'm totally flaking again and not doing what I need to be doing. I'm procrastinating on this Taco Tuesday. My mom makes that, Lily. I think I'm pronouncing it right, Lily. Before dinner, I'll come up. Okay, that'll work. And then when you're done, I'll probably go off. I've already been on here for almost 2 hours. Okay, let me send you the link. Let's see. Make sure I'm sending it to you and not my boss. Okay. I'm off tonight. So the little chicken, I ordered cheesesteaks and are gonna watch a movie. Oh, nice, relaxing. Do you have snow yet? If I lived where it snowed, I think I would be huge because I'd just want to hibernate and eat. Yeah, I've played music before. Link. I was just playing music. I've done it and they're still there, I guess, and I'm all good. I haven't got any emails or anything. Yeah, I guess there's a difference. Actually, let's look. So what would I type in? YouTube. YouTube music. YouTube strike-free music. I'm gonna try it. I'll do it right here. We have a damn ice storm, watching the trees very closely. Ooh. You are unblocked. Thank you. Did you ask him why? I tried to tell him, well, he doesn't really read his chats or he doesn't respond, but you should tell him that I live in Southern California. My son lives up there close to where he lives. Backstage. Oh shit. Hey.
What's up? Hi.
What
So
up,
what
guys?
are we talking
How are
about?
you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I don't know. I'm good. I've been on for 2 hours and probably didn't say anything productive or
Holy shit. 2 hours? It's like a record.
yeah. You know why? Because no one's bothering me.
Like your
I have
family
time.
or like the
Yeah.
internet?
No, my family. Like I
Oh,
have time. Like,
good
hey,
stuff.
what the heck? How
So
are you, girl?
I'm okay. I have off tonight, so we are
Oh,
celebrating. We
nice.
ordered cheesesteak. I'm like, I am not cooking. So we ordered cheesesteaks and
Ooh.
I think we're gonna watch a movie.
Oh, nice.
Yes. And this is like the earliest I've been off in the longest time. And it's like almost 7 here.
Wow. But the
So,
good thing is busy. Your shift on your second job probably goes by really quick.
oh my gosh, it flies by.
Mm-hmm.
But my first job, I told you that I had gotten a promotion a while back.
Yeah.
Well,
Congratulations again.
thank you. Well, they actually fired the lady that ran the department the other day and gave that position to me. So
Oh,
I
crap.
got right. But it's
Mhm.
so much work. So they're like, there's unlimited overtime. So I love both jobs, but I really like the second one also. But I don't know if I can juggle them both. So I think I might just do that one
Yeah.
on weekends now.
It's,
So, but it's good. It's all good stuff.
yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm not ignoring you. I
Yeah,
see
I
that
can't.
people. You can't. Oh, I have to put them up for you. Kim said, "Oh, you're gone." Yes, definitely me. Definitely a mistake, Blink. I'll make sure to tell her. Let me see if I can unblock you. There you go. I didn't kick you off, did I?
No, I went to see if I could see chat and it kicked me off, so I can't see it.
Oh, okay. I'll put them up on the thing like I do.
Okay, good stuff.
Who-
But anyway,
Who's
hey
got
everybody.
connection? She was saying something about not in here, right? Because it's hard. Sean the Brit's in here.
Hey Sean.
I was blocked in Wog's channel. I couldn't chat in there. I was like,
When?
holy shit, I don't even chat that much in there.
Now?
I tried to type, I think this morning. No, yesterday. And usually that's go ahead.
Have you chatted since the whole wrenches thing before? Like when that happened? Have you chatted
Um
since then?
I think so. I think I have. Yes, I have. Yep.
But I don't think he has that many wrenches now, right? Do you
No, I
think
have
it's
no idea.
do you think it's
I
Sean
don't know.
Britt? Are you blocking us?
That's what I said. No, but
I'm
I
just kidding.
messaged him. Well, I message him and he tells him to unblock it.
Oh gosh.
And I was like giving him shit, telling him to give him whiskey shit because I'm like, I don't even go in there ever.
Yeah, so that has to be a mistake because that doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. When
I don't
Laura
really
was,
ever get to catch his lives because he is super late and then there's already a
yeah,
time difference. So
yeah,
once in a while I'll be able to catch it, but I'm like getting ready for work. So I don't chat much, but I listen here and there.
yeah, he's on my time.
Right. So that works out better for you.
Is not worth the hot dogs I had. Oh, Blink, you're diabetic, dude? She said, Remy said you're a mist. Sorry, I'm trying to,
Me?
yeah, Remy said you are whiskey, you sure are mist.
Oh, thank you. I miss hanging out and actually communicating in the live streams, but
You do not. Don't be
oh,
fibbing.
I do. I do. But I don't know.
Uh,
It keeps me out of trouble. It keeps me
I
off
know.
the,
It
you
keeps
know.
you from having your name spewed out.
Whiskey, get the fuck out of here. Now I just laugh. It's funny. It's all funny.
I know. Well, I don't. It's not funny, but and you're always so polite. Like you're a little sarcastic, but it's not rude. It's not.
No.
It's sincerely from the heart, and I can vouch for that. Even set aside differences, it's still yeah. Like you wish no harm on anybody.
No, my gosh, no. I mean, not everybody's going to get along, but I don't know. We
Right.
all just have to live our lives and try to be cordial. I don't know. I don't know. The last
Exactly.
thing I
I
have
agree.
time for
Yeah.
is actually like fighting with people.
Right. It's a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Waste a lot of it. Yeah. I
Yeah.
see people crying, and I'm like, why are you crying? It's
Well, I'm sure that
YouTube.
it takes its toll on people though. And we've talked about it before, and I've said like that's
Yeah,
why I try to just take lengthier breaks because I
right.
start to feel the same way. I start to feel hostile and
Yeah,
anxious. And it's like I can imagine people that are really in the mix. It really does have to take its toll on people. And
yeah.
I guess they're
You're ready
stronger than me because I don't like that feeling. I don't like feeling like it's just not a good feeling.
when you're punking the clerk at your little local liquor store buying cigarettes because you're all angry getting your smokes. Then you know it's time to like step back.
Wait, who's doing that?
No, I'm just like saying it. Well,
I'm like,
just like
shit,
when
I'm really out of the loop.
no, you. Like you're all mad from it. You'll be on a live all pissed off going to get your
I know, right?
cigarettes at the loop, all walking in there all angry, ready to just like take
Yeah.
somebody's shoulder out.
I
Oh,
want some
work there.
fucking red, strong cigarettes. Yeah.
Yeah. You're the fucking muffin man.
Fuck the Muffin Man. No offense, though. I don't even know who that is, but
I know. I don't think if anyone really knows. They
I know.
always blame him on Mandy. They always say, "Oh, it's Mandy."
It could very
Mandy
well
does.
be.
Everybody blames Mandy for
It could be
everything.
you. Let's be honest.
Right?
Are you the
You,
fucking Muffin Man?
I would be the muffin girl, but not the muffin man.
All right. Is Mr. Dova the fucking Muffin Man?
He could be.
Could you
Did you?
imagine?
I told you he went on my live, right?
Yeah, I was in there, silly Willy.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah, because I said something about Mr. Potato Head. And he was like, did Whiskey
Oh,
just
that's
call me
right.
Mr. Potato Head? I'm like,
At
no.
first, at first he's all, well, when do they talk back? He goes, oh yeah, they don't talk back, do they?
Well, I think
He
that's
thinks
why it makes it so awkward. Like, you can't, I don't know, have a like an actual conversation, you know?
yeah, yeah.
So seriously, what have you talked
Mm.
about for the last 2 hours? What are you doing?
I don't know. I can't. I was everything. I made coffee. I was given a little bit of how to make Spanish rice, how to make crock pot shredded beef.
Is that
What
where
else?
the beef shredded or whatever came in?
Oh no, because I posted that first.
Ah, I see.
Because it's Taco Tuesday. Usually
It's really,
tacos are so cheap today where we live.
oh, really?
Good homemade tacos, yeah, for like $1. The
I
hard shell.
love tacos.
We make them here, but he likes them with the ground beef, like just simple
Yeah.
with the hard shell. And we make the shells. So yummy. But yeah, it's Taco Tuesday.
Yeah. We eat tacos all the time.
No problem, Sean. Thank you for fixing it. He said, I was talking about his merch,
Who?
his sweatshirt.
Whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then because I was telling Sean about how they go to Glamis and Dumont, a lot of our friends do, and they have motorhomes like that.
Right.
You make the shells. Yes, BTS, I do. Yep. What the heck? No subject, Walmart. Rewards. My surgeon is older than dirt and says it's in my head. I'm heading into the hospital after the holidays. You need to go again. You need
Wait,
to just
who's
go.
going to the hospital?
Remy.
Why?
No, she needs to go. She has a
Oh.
problem with her stomach, and we were all telling her, she was saying how sick she was, and we were all telling her, you need to go. Like your kid, because obviously she doesn't want to leave the baby, but
Right.
but we're like, well, the baby needs you healthy though.
Yeah.
Well, okay, is your husband there? Is there anybody that can take you? You need to go.
Yeah.
I don't think she went till the next day.
So is she still feeling sick? Oh, you put it on
I
the
think she
screen.
was talking about it in chat.
Oh.
Because Lily was. It's hard to read the chat and concentrate. I only have 4 people. When Mr. Dova came on, my count went up.
Oh, really? See?
Uh-huh.
You need to do a freaking like Wednesday night podcast or Tuesday Taco Tuesday with Mr. Dova.
Right? when he's
Do
not
it.
on night. It's so hard when he's on night because I have to be quiet in the house.
Uh,
And I have to be quiet in the house because he won't let us close the door because he says it feels too closed up.
can he sleep in the garage?
Um, we probably could put him a
No.
bed out here.
Yeah, just hook him up in the garage. It'd be
We
fine.
could, yeah,
Leave a dog with
very
him to
well
cuddle.
could.
Molly will cuddle with him.
Yeah, she would too. But yeah, so that's. And I was like, I'm not getting shit done. Well, duh, because I can't do anything. Our house is not big, but
Yeah.
it's not small. And the way it's set up, it has kind of like vaulted ceilings.
Yeah.
So it echoes, everything echoes into my room.
Mm.
So did you see what I text you, what my mother-in-law?
Oh my goodness, I did. And I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to
I
respond.
want to share it on here and get others' opinions, but like,
But
how would they interpret that?
she posted that on Facebook, correct?
On her page, yes.
But that had nothing to do with her son. It had to do with her mother-in-law. That's the way that I would look at it. Like she's saying to her mother-in-law, here, take your son, which would be your
She
dad
don't
back.
have a mother-in-law. She
Huh?
hasn't had a mother-in-law. She doesn't have a mother-in-law. She hasn't had one in years.
Well,
She's saying it to me. That's what it
Are you
says.
sure?
Okay. I'm positive.
So
It says,
she's trying to rob you of your husband, take him
oh
back.
yeah, I told him though. I said, you can go with your mother.
Stop.
He's all, he's all, are you kidding me? I ran from her because
Oh.
they all, he think I don't want her thinking, she knows it's not me. That I'm the one that had it because he doesn't ever go around her.
Right.
He
Well, she
doesn't
came
make
over
time.
recently, right? For the holiday.
She did, and she's close. He works right by her house.
Oh.
But it said, okay, my mother-in-law, my monster-in-law posted this.
Hey, are you talking? Because I can't hear you. Hello? Oh no, she abandoned me. Hello?
Am I back?
Yeah, I couldn't hear
Okay.
you.
Well, I went out and came back in it.
Okay.
Okay, you guys can hear now? I'm sorry, I'm not even looking at my chat. Gift cards. Sorry, I'm so far behind on it. So yeah, so how would you interpret that? You still there?
Me?
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah, I
Um,
interpreted that she's talking about, like, if I posted that, I feel like I would think about it directed towards my mother-in-law, not my child. Do you see what I'm saying?
yeah, she's being a smartass. That's how.
But you know her better than I do.
Yeah.
So did you
I'm like,
say
why?
anything on the post?
No. I'm not even gonna give it the. I'll just talk shit behind the scene.
I
don't
would
even.
rate retweet.
Yeah. What are you gonna give your mother-in-law for Christmas? And then me, her son back. I showed it to him. I was like, "What is your mom doing?" He's all, "I don't know," and he shook because he was shaking his head. And I was like, "You can go back to her." He just looked at me. That's when he says, "You kidding me? I ran from her."
Oh my goodness. Yeah, maybe you're reading into it.
But she does have two other daughter-in-laws.
Right. So maybe you're her favorite and you just don't even know it.
No, she talks shit. I know she talks shit because she talks shit about everybody, and then you'll see her on Facebook. Oh, hi, thank you, so and so. That was so nice of you. Thank you. That's why I hardly ever go on Facebook. I really don't go on Facebook. I have it for family, but
Yeah. I feel like Facebook was really cool when it first came out and reconnecting with people. And now
Yeah.
my thought process regarding Facebook is it basically is the devil. You're connecting people that shouldn't be connected in my eyes. Like there's some like crazy percentage of people that get divorces over social media. It's ridiculous. Not only that, but I feel like people that are very realistic look at these other people that are posting like my life is great. Look at me, I'm vacationing, my husband loves me. Like you make people fucking want to, you know.
Punch him.
Yeah.
Well, you're like, what the hell? What am I doing wrong? That.
No, well, here's the
But
thing. Like, it's very difficult when you know someone's life. Like, my sister is like that. Like, from the outside, if you look at her social media, she has the perfect life, perfect husband, perfect children, perfect grandkids. Like, everything is just perfect. And she takes very good care of herself when it comes to, you know, her nails and her hair and like all that stuff. I'm like a tomboy. Like, I couldn't care less about that shit. Not that I can't dress up, but like that's not my day to day.
Is she skinny? Like she probably keeps herself up too thin.
She's like athletic looking, kind of thicker. Like she's got a butt on her, but she likes that. So but yeah, like she's in great shape. She's like 8 years older than me, but she's, you know, she's great. Like everything's great. But then I know her real life. You know what I mean? Like, so then I see it and I'm like, I can't like this because I know that you're lying about everything.
I get you there. I get that. That's how, okay. So I'm not the only one that feels with, okay.
No, so I'll just pass it over because like if it's something of like any of my nieces, nephews, like any, then I'll like it. You know what I mean? If it's something with their school or their college or their kids or whatever. But other than that, you know, you're posting like they wear like matching clothes and she's like, you know, soulmate forever. This is my whatever. And I'm like,
yeah.
But yet they're cheating on each other. I'm just, oh my God. Like I don't do well with, I think that's why I got to step away from YouTube too a lot. Just social media in general, because I'm just too realistic for some of the stuff, you know?
You're right, breaking the silence. You're absolutely right. Some people are way too naive to be, you're right. And another thing, a lot of people are disabled. This is their only source of socialization.
Right. And honestly,
it
like
doesn't give you a permit to be an asshole.
No.
Some of them.
But break that down. Now you have people that are disabled, they can't work, and maybe they can't even get out of bed. You know what I mean? So now maybe they like the drama, whatever the situation. I guess everybody kind of likes it. That's why we watch. Fine. But then hi. But then
you have to go. Are you good?
Nope, I'm good. It didn't get here yet. She just came in to take something out of my room. So
tell her I said hello.
I will. She ditched me. She stole my brush and ran away.
At least you saw her take
so I feel like it's probably not healthy for them to see a lot of the things that they see as well. And whether that's, you know, people out doing things, like that's great. Like they get the experience to watch you do all this great stuff. But don't you think that that puts them in a mindset like, I wish I could go to the store. I wish I could, you know what I mean, do the things that I'm watching. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because it's not like watching TV because it's so interactive. You know, it takes it to a whole new level.
What was I gonna say? I'm trying to post in here and listen to you. I can't even walk and chew gum. Just kidding.
Same.
I'm so uncoordinated. So yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It's all across the board. I didn't realize, I just learned that Twitch. I saw Hello Starlight's video and I didn't realize, I thought it was just gaming.
Wait, on Twitch? I'm confused.
Yeah.
I didn't see. I don't know what you're talking about.
He was singing or karaoke or whatever. He sounded like shit.
Oh, yes. I saw. Okay. Yes. I saw
it was from Twitch. Well, I didn't know that you do that. I thought it was strictly gaming. I thought it was strictly dickly gaming.
Yeah, I've never been on Twitch. I've watched Sniper Wolf?
Yeah, no.
Okay, so look her up and she does like I think it's Twitch. It's one of those where they like do this, it's like a roulette kind of thing where like you click in and out of rooms and it's like I would click in and I would see you. And then sometimes people are
Yeah,
doing something funny, sometimes people are
yeah.
gross, sometimes, and then you just click out of the room. Or you can like the person and keep talking to them. I don't know what it's called. Does anybody? It's like
What is Twitch? Breaking the Silence said, "What is Twitch?" And hurt people. Yes, because that's what Lily said. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know all the different.
I'm gonna ask, but there's no way she knows because she's too like
They don't do all the.
cool for me.
They're in.
Do you
They're
know
into.
the social media app that you go into like a room and you see random people? It's something roulette.
Exactly what he set out to do. Cause issues, fights. Yeah, horrible what he did.
She said, no, and rolled her eyes.
Of course he
I don't even
did.
think like
Yeah.
people that are in their 20s, like even Instagram isn't as big as it used to be. Like Facebook, they look at it and they're like, ugh, I would never want to be on, like, they don't care about Facebook. YouTube, they
Yeah,
don't even have a concept of. They're like, I listen to music, that's it.
I was just gonna say just music.
Yeah, so anytime I'm like, hey, did you hear about this? They're like, no, dude.
So I was talking about it earlier. I went into Tori's live
Mm-hmm.
in the chat, and I love Tori. I'd love to watch her. And she was on the beach, and I saw Duty Ron came in and said hello, and I said, oh, hello, and I said I was laughing. I was like, I feel like I'm fangirling right now because he was in the stream
Mm-hmm.
or in the chat. So I was joking because he has,
Mm-hmm.
he has a lot of subs. And anyhow, and a lot of people like him. And so I said, hey, Duty Ron, I said, did Makeup Mobster get a hold of you? And he said, no, she didn't. And then I said, oh, okay. I said, well, is your email in your About Me section, is it okay if, we email you, if someone emails you? And he's like, yeah. And then he saw that I didn't screenshot it. I should have. Something like, this is not the place to be talking about this in Tori's like therapeutic stream on the beach. I was like, holy shit. Like,
Hey, I'm gonna put you on hold for 1 second, and it kicked me
Okay.
out, so I didn't hear what you said. Give me 1 second.
Okay. I'll finish telling it when she comes back right now. It was about Twitch. My little brother goes on Twitch, but I thought it was just for gaming. Truthfully, Trisha, I never watch her.
Okay, I'm sorry. Start over. I heard you
Okay.
say that you felt whatever fangirly, and then
Oh,
you asked him
can you
if
hear me?
Makeup Mobster got in touch with him, and then I lost you.
Yeah, can you hear me? It kicked her off. She'll come back up. Can you hear me?
Oh my goodness! Every time like I mute it, it just kicks me
Yeah.
out. Like I can't hear anything.
Weird. It sucks.
Okay, so tell me again. You said you felt like you were fangirling because he's got a lot of subs, and then you asked him about his email, and then what happened?
Yeah. And then so I asked him, I said, did Makeup Mobster get a hold of you, or have you talked to her? I asked him. And he said no. And I said, well, is your email in your About Me section? Yes. I said, is okay. Like if one emails you, yes. And then he comes back and says, hey, Happy. There's Happy.
Hey, Happy.
And so, and then he pops back in and says, well, this is not the place to be talking about this in pretty much the effect of Tori's like therapeutic beach live, like basically talking smack to me. That was really rude because I wasn't going to say anymore. Oh, and
And
I did say in there that um I said because they figured out who the other cop callers who the
oh,
cop caller was of a few of them. Like I didn't name any names or anything.
okay,
And
that's
then
where I was lost because I didn't know what they were contacting him about. But I get it now.
okay. And so and then basically just I was like, "Oh," and I didn't even realize I was out of line. So immediately I was like, "Okay, I apologize. I'm sorry, Tori, if I was out of line." I said, "Oops, sorry," like, and I apologize. And her stream's delayed, so she didn't get to it for a little while. She's like, "You're fine, Dova." She's like, "It's okay." But I didn't want to start shitting there. But it was kind of rude of him to do that.
It definitely seems a little odd. Like
Yeah, that
I
was
don't know.
rude.
Does he set the rules for what someone says in her
Yeah,
chat? I don't know.
exactly. That's where I'm at. I'm like, if that's the way, and I so badly wanted to tell him, all right, you guys have a good day or whatever. But I was like, wait, is it just me or I don't have YouTube etiquette? I guess because I'm in the criminal community, we have no etiquette. So I don't know. We're used to go in and be like, fuck you, or, you could start telling people off, I guess.
Maybe you were too
I
polite.
don't know.
You don't fit into this community anymore. You are way too polite.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then some other girl was in there, real like, oh, hello, Judy Ron. And just so I was like, whoa, I'm in the way wrong stream. I
Oh,
still love Tori regardless, but I was just
oh
like,
yeah.
whoa. Maybe because I never stay in her chat. I'm
Hmm.
so ADHD that I don't really always stay in them.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That whole situation
Thank
is
you,
kind of
Lily.
weird.
Yeah, it was just weird. I was like, oh, okay. But then she addressed it and she ended up talking about it, like the others were.
Right.
She's really insightful. I like to listen to her.
I gotta check. She's got dark hair, right?
Yes, and she wears darker, like dark
I
brown. It's Tori ACDC or something like
I
that.
always mix up,
Yeah,
and I'm
seems a
probably
tad
gonna
bit.
do it right now. I always mix Tori up with, is it One Love? They both have
I,
like darker hair or light
yeah, I think
complected.
so. Tori's from Australia,
Mm,
so I usually never catch her lives anyways, because
right.
it's and she doesn't go on a lot. But she was really talking about it, how this year has been one heck of a year for a lot of people, so many, and it's been
Yeah.
real. And she was making a lot of sense. And it was on the beach. It was beautiful.
Like
So,
regarding YouTube or life in general.
yeah, in life in general, yeah.
Yeah.
And she was talking about she's had really good friends from the past on YouTube and
Hmm.
totally went south. And she said, she's had problems in real life.
Right.
But she took a step back, I think. Said Tori is pretty cool most time. She may have been joking. It wasn't her happy. It was Duty Ron. It was
Yeah, I
Duty
need
Ron.
to check out her stream because, like I said, I get them both mixed up. Do you know who I'm talking about? There's a lady, her name is One Love. They both seem really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I've
Um,
seen the name, but I can't picture who it is at this right now.
I think at one point I found her because there was some stuff going on with her and Delusional Dispeller or something.
I was just
But
gonna say, yeah.
she's not from, I'm not trying to talk shit on her because she doesn't seem like she's really intertwined with like gossip and drama. So I don't mean that. I just, there was something going on with them, and I think that's how I found her. Um, she had a flood or something. I think she was in like Hurricane Katrina, if I remember correctly.
Oh wow.
Hell, I don't know.
Yeah.
I almost called myself whiskey at work the other day. Let me tell you. I'm so tired. I'm standing outside smoking a cigarette, and a coworker's outside, and we're talking. And you know how sometimes you'll talk about not yourself in the third person, but yeah, yourself in the third person. And I
Yeah.
literally was like, I caught myself almost being like, well, whiskey. And I was like, oh my God, imagine, like, here's the thing. They all know I'm addicted to YouTube. They know it. Like, they see me all the time, but
Yeah.
they're not like on my channel. You know what I mean? So I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God, could you imagine? They would have been like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? But I'm so sleep deprived that I'm like saying crazy things. So that was pretty funny.
Hopefully you'll get to sleep
But
some
let me tell you
tonight.
something really cool. Oh, I'm definitely crashing out early. But early to me, like if we watch a movie and stuff and I lay down by like 11, it's going to be a beautiful night. It was very like icy out this morning. It rained overnight. We were supposed to get snow. And I walked out to bring the dog out this morning and start the car and almost slipped and busted my head open.
Ooh,
So
crap.
that wasn't fun. So all day the weather was like I can deal with cold. I can't deal with like damp cold. It was like this
Yeah.
just wet air. It was gross. So the house is all warm. I'm very excited to be able to go to bed early.
Can you still hear me?
Yes.
So yeah,
Yes.
that was my experience yesterday. And then I was like, what the hell am I even on here for?
Isn't it
Like, fuck
funny though
you.
when you think about it? It's not you. You should be allowed. Okay, so not to be like a complete jerk, but people can run from stream to stream cussing each other out, but you can't bring up a topic and ask a polite question. You're out of
Right.
place. What? And then on top of that, like I don't know that guy. I've watched some of his streams. I actually really like when he does like crime shit. Um, I'm not like addicted to his channel, but depending on the case,
Yeah.
I will watch. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know him, so
If it's from New
it's
York,
funny.
right? His New
Yeah,
York cases are
but
pretty good.
right, he's like a retired policeman or detective or some shit. So
Yeah.
it's funny how like you look at somebody and you really have no clue what their demeanor is or how they really are, and all you can go off of is your interaction. So probably when you saw him originally, he's got his shit together, right? He's a very
Yeah.
professional dude, very intelligent, and then you come into a stream and you say something like that and it's like, okay. You know, it's not maybe what you would perceive or think that he would be like, and you're gone again. You're back.
I'm back. It was like it goes in and out. So I just have to jump out of it and go back. Can you see the
Hey,
private?
Leah,
chat?
thank you.
Oh,
It's actually finally, it started to clear up today. I'm looking at what you posted. It started to clear up today, and then it was just cold and like damp. But we're supposed to get snow now tonight. So we may be having a late day tomorrow getting to where we need to get to because I just don't like it. Like, I drive 45 minutes to work. I mean,
yeah.
and it's just, it's not worth it. So you either leave super early to miss the traffic because everybody drives like idiots, or you leave super late and miss the traffic. So I'm going to choose super late and sleep in.
Blame it on the ice. Lily said she's glad you're okay, and I didn't even say that neither. I am glad you didn't hurt your head. That's
Oh,
scary.
well,
I
thank you.
laughed like a dummy.
I was more
It was
concerned with the
hurting me.
dog because I had his leash. It's like the retractable, but I had it like taut because I didn't want him to go too far because I knew it was icy. And as I was walking him, I literally went to slip and I thought, oh my God, I'm going to kill the dog. Like I'm going to land on him and crush his little skull.
Oh, that's
So,
kind of
but
scary. So you
he
guys have to
like,
wear snow boots, right? Or you should.
I have like Tim's, like they're kind of like work boots. Um, I've always kind of worked where I have to, it's kind of like not outside, but like I work like in an office atmosphere, but a lot of the stuff you do, you have to go outside to do. So,
Yeah.
and it's always like a blue collar environment when you go outside. So I always wear boots to work, but that doesn't matter, man. You go outside and
It's just
when
that
it's
you
icy
don't
like
have to
that.
rock some pumps.
Mm. I think I told you like I was having an issue with my leg and my knee
No.
was killing me. Did I tell you that?
I thought your back. Didn't you hurt your
It was
back?
my back. It was like I think I have like a pinched nerve in my back, and it's shooting like a pain into my knee, and then like part of my knee is like going numb, like right above my knee. So it was like that forever, and I don't know. I just dealt with it and was like, okay, I'm just not gonna go to the doctor because what are they gonna do? They're gonna give me medication,
Yeah,
and
inject
I
it.
don't want that. Fix it or I
Yeah.
won't come. So I just like pushed through, and then it like went away one day. Now, part of my leg is still a little bit numb, but like I can deal with
Mhm.
numb. And I figured out that I feel
Mm,
like because I walk
Ron?
so much and
Yeah.
because at work, my second job, I'm constantly walking in flat shoes. It's horrible for your back. So I started wearing my boots to the second job too. No
Uh-huh.
problem. So much
And your
better.
back. Oh,
Hmm.
yeah, and it's hard floor.
Yeah,
When it's harder, it's worse on your.
right. Yeah. I
Those are
don't know
good
how
shoes,
people do
though,
it.
right?
Like people that actually, I have a lot of empathy for people that have to do a physical job their whole life. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
because especially like older people, like there are people that work for the company I work for that are like 70 years old, And I look at
yeah,
them like, how the hell do you do it? But like you can see that they're walking in pain. It's horrible.
yeah. Lily said, or Happy, I think. Is it your or Lily? Is it your sciatic?
Sciatic nerve. I'm not sure now, in all honesty, like growing up, my mother always was like, oh my God, like weather, like her sciatic nerve and weather affected
Yeah,
her. And
yeah.
I never really you don't understand it until it starts happening. I don't know. It
Um,
could, or maybe I just like kind of strained something. I'm not sure. But I kind of just wrote it out because I really do believe when they say a body in motion stays in motion. It
yeah,
sounds so cliche and so stupid, but I've gone through phases where I work out every single day and eat healthy, and I have energy of the world and can sleep 3 hours a night and be golden. And then I'll go through a phase where I sleep more, I eat horrible, I'm not working out, and that's actually like the phase I'm in. And then you're just tired all the time. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I don't know. So I feel like sometimes if you just kind of push through, because doctors just want to give you,
Medicine.
yeah, I don't want it. Like I'm
Actually,
not against.
not pain meds though. I guess they don't want to give them anymore.
I mean, I don't know, but I look at it like I'm not against taking medicine. If someone needs it, God bless, take what you need.
Right.
But that doesn't correct the problem for me. I would
What
rather
about
you
a
correct the
chiropractor?
problem. What did you say?
What about a chiropractor? Happy. Do you really not know who he is?
Duty Ron?
Yeah, he spelled it D. I put it up. I don't know if he just misspelled it. Carla was in here. Hello
Oh,
Starlight went in Carla's stream this morning, and she's like, Carla, you're so sweet. She's like,
aw,
thank you. And then
that's nice.
yeah, it was nice. And so I brought up her stream.
Okay,
Her
hold on. Side note. Happy said, who's Duty Ron?
dude Ron, huh? Oh, I've seen one of his lives before. Duty Ron. Yeah,
I think like Duty is like,
I think so.
I'm
Happy.
gonna
I
break down
hell
his name.
yeah.
I feel like Duty is because he was like on duty for so many years as like a police officer. So it's like Duty Ron.
Yeah.
If you're into true crime, which I think most of us are, he does have a really good channel. He
Yeah.
really does. It's not dramatic. You're
He
not gonna
knows
get
his
that
stuff.
shit. You're just gonna get true crime shit. Yeah, it's just I like him a lot when it comes to
Yeah.
that. But obviously, on a personal level, maybe not so much.
That's why I was so shocked. I'm sub to him. I've gone in maybe twice,
Right.
and I'll watch him, but not so much chat. So
Yeah.
that's why I was shocked when he said it. I was a little taken aback. Like, where did that come from? Okay. I didn't know there was etiquette. And in my real life, I have etiquette. I'm very polite. I have manners.
Not you. I don't see you going in any chat saying anything
Yeah.
outlandish.
It was just weird.
Yeah. I mean, maybe he was
Maybe
having some kind of off day, or maybe he's a
I
jerk.
don't
I don't
know.
know.
Maybe if we would have worded it differently and just said, "Oh, cool. Have her email me. Have a good night," or something. Just it didn't need to be. I'm like, dang, okay.
Well, I mean, and honestly, if he
Weird.
felt like it was some inappropriate topic, but didn't want to be rude, if you're a polite person, you let it go. You don't even pretend
Yeah,
like you saw it. Okay, I
and I did.
answered. Yep, my
I
email's there.
apologize.
I'm done.
Yeah, I apologized to Tori.
Yeah, I don't know. YouTube's
But
crazy.
yeah, so anyhow, I was just like, what the heck? But then again, I have to remember the streams I usually go in, or I just, I don't know. Maybe I'm in the ghetto part of YouTube. I'm
Get
over in the
a
hood.
superstar. That is what you are. My dog is like,
Yeah,
oh my
we're
god.
over in the hood.
My dog's like, you're hurting my ears, mama.
Oh, sorry. I have to turn it down some. I
No,
don't
no,
know
no,
the.
no, no. No, no, you're fine. I
Oh,
said my
you.
dog is telling me I'm hurting his ears because I sang.
Oh, because you're singing.
Yeah. He
Did you
jumped
see
up.
Oni singing?
What is going
Phony
on?
Oni?
Huh?
Did you see Phony Oni singing?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a
He's
deep ass
really.
voice.
I never got into him really. I never
Oh,
liked to watch him really.
I have to honestly say, like, I've always known who he is. I've always been subbed. Like, when
Yeah.
I was making my videos, it was important to be subbed to everybody because you never know where it's going to break off. So I could, and now I don't give a shit. Like, whatever. Like, I'm subbed. I don't even have notifications on. I really don't. It's just, I watch it on
Yeah.
replay once in a while if I'm like falling asleep and I, put on a live like the other night. Oh my God. Like, I'll put on a live, I'll fall asleep to it, whatever. But I
Were you
never
modding? At least you weren't modding.
fall asleep modding. That shit's funny as hell.
Yeah.
I'm not
That
gonna lie.
shit cracks me up.
I don't know, like
So
I
funny.
get the whole modding thing and that's probably another reason that I should never try to actually create a channel because I don't want to be a mod. I don't want you to mod for me. Like I just feel like a channel should, in my opinion, people should be able to talk. That's why they're there. So if I have a conversation and then because I've lived it. So I'm not gonna have a conversation and block someone and talk, it's just I don't know.
Yeah.
And then you have to deal with the whole like, okay, this person's modding for me. They have to listen to me and my rules. Get out of here. Like
Yeah.
I just don't want to do it.
I'm like, okay, just them. So when you enter, are you supposed to like have a whole spreadsheet or whatever of your rules and
I don't know. I don't know.
regulations?
I
But
I
they were saying, I guess, supposedly they're cracking down on lives, I guess, that are discriminatory and
I'm not gonna lie.
bullying.
I truly because once you
I
reach
hope
like
they
1,000
do.
subs or whatever, you get the same email. So when people are like, YouTube gave me my new guidelines, yeah, they gave them to me too, and I don't even make videos. You know what I mean? Like whatever.
Yeah.
They're not like reaching out to you. Like we all got the same thing. I didn't even read them, but from what I'm understanding, because I did watch some people that actually I'm a loser, so sometimes I don't want to deal with drama or whatever, and I'll just listen to something. I've listened to people that actually read through. You can go on
Yeah.
YouTube and just like new guidelines, and it'll be like they read through the guidelines and say what they're looking for. And yeah, they're looking for things regarding children and whatnot. I feel like a lot of the channels that, call people out and put, screw your mom and this way and dildos, you're not going to be able to put that shit in there. That's going to automatically flag them. So you're not, I don't know. I think that it's going to be really good changes for most, but I think that some channels that are very harsh and just around drama, they're not making money off those channels. The people
Yeah.
are because they're not getting the advertisers, you know what I mean? And that's what they want.
Am I echoing?
I don't know, you weren't talking. Okay,
Okay.
he's
Yeah.
probably just a
Right.
little edgy and wants to use his handcuffs on you.
I know.
Dova.
I put that up. Oh, no, thank you.
He
I'm
wants to
good.
use handcuffs on you.
And
Hmm.
throw away the key. Happy said, darling Nikki. Why does that sound so familiar?
That is the person that is friends with Save Robbie and Limonade. They had some stuff going on, and I'm not really in the mix, but I don't really
Oh,
know, so I'm not gonna talk shit. But
yeah.
I've seen her there. Actually seems nice, so I'm not sure what was said, but I don't know her.
Oh, she's a brunette, right? She has brown hair.
No, I think she has like, do they call it like frosted or like highlights? I don't know. I
Highlight?
think, yeah.
Yeah, like
Back in
highlights.
my day, we used to frost our hair.
Yes, you're right. It used to be called frost. Yep.
Hmm. My mom used to pull shit through like those little holes in the cap. I wanted to cry. Like, this
Oh,
is not worth it. I think that's where I turned into a tomboy. I was like, okay, we're gonna stop this shit.
yeah.
I
You're
thought they
right though.
were no more dropping
Happy said
PayPal
the hate
links
is
in the
out of
chat.
control.
I did not hear that about the PayPal links, but I'm not gonna lie. Everybody in general, very in general, because I think a lot of people do this, a lot of creators. You drop your PayPal and it's like, okay, well, PayPal me.
Yeah.
That's taking money from YouTube. That's
From
not going to last
YouTube.
forever. So that's
Exactly.
probably part of it. I particularly didn't hear about it, but that's probably part of it because they're taking
Yeah.
that 40% that YouTube is making by allowing you their platform just to PayPal, and
Make
now they're making
money.
nothing.
That's true.
So it's like Google, I don't know. Google has something. Did they buy YouTube? I don't know. Whatever the hell, or they are partner, whatever it is. They're going to start
Yeah.
making changes to make their money back, to make it worthwhile. They're not going to continue to allow a free platform because if you don't have Red, or is it YouTube Red?
Yeah.
It's free basically. They're not going to continue to allow that because they're not making money because people got hip to, well, I can make the money, just give me a PayPal. So that makes sense. And I hope that they do
Yeah, it
because
does.
truthfully, YouTube is the new TV. You know what
You're
I mean?
right.
Like,
Yeah, a lot of
if we're
people they
all
use it.
saving
Yeah.
on cable, I don't have cable anymore. I cut it off. No, nobody watches it. Just paying 200 and
Same
some
here.
dollars a month for all these channels.
We just have the
So,
internet now.
right. And you can do everything on the internet. So why
Yeah.
aren't they entitled to any money? Because you're a creator. Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
I don't know.
Absolutely. No, I get it. You're right. Cause
And
well,
then if the and then
when I
if the
first
if the content that you make is not suitable for someone that wants to place ads on you, then they're not
yeah.
making that money either. So you just get a free platform to be an asshole, call people names, put inappropriate shit that potentially little kids are going to see, and
Yeah.
then make your money on the backside through PayPal. I mean, that's kind of shitty for the free platform that you're using. So
Yeah. So
I'm
they
all for
do,
it.
yeah, of course, to have to pay something. And then if you don't get super chats, it's still free. So
Right,
yeah, it's
right.
fair.
But then when you get to a certain amount of subscribers, then that's when you get advertisers. Whenever you advertise and then the sales and then they get a portion. But if
That's
you're
what AdSense is, right?
right, and if you're cutting all this shit off because nobody wants to put an ad on a fucking video that's like, and here I am cussing. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. But like you're not making money. Like that's different. Like if nobody wants to put an ad for like an old age home or like an SPCA on cunt dildo, fuck you, you piece of shit. Like no. So you're basically
Double-headed
right now
purple
robbing
dildo.
YouTube. Yeah. So yeah,
Didn't someone say they were selling parts? Somebody was saying
me,
they're selling dildo
me.
parts.
And
Was
I
that
said,
you? That's
Mr.
right.
fucking Potato Head, dude. And your husband was like, Whiskey just said that I'm Mr. Potato Head. And I was like, not you. Hmm.
Oh my God. He was funny. I
Goodness.
told him though, I said, you really should do something to see what happens. Because he could be really funny. He'd be the funny guy.
Listen, I think that your
Mhm.
live was great. I couldn't stay the whole time, and then I think you lost
Yeah.
connection or something. Okay, Happy says the hate is out of control on YouTube. I think that that is an understatement. Happy, happy, happy. Are you still here? Yeah, no, it is. I can't even follow. I'm probably okay. So I did start following that new case.
Oh,
Just because
oh,
I genuinely,
okay.
huh?
Yeah. The new with the lady. How do you pronounce her? Brazard?
Not a clue. Not a clue.
Huh?
I can't remember the lady's name. Heidi.
Brazard.
Yeah,
Brou. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it.
SSARD or something. But
Yeah.
I
So
I
you've
saw
been
this.
looking into it?
I have no idea why I'm subbed to like every news channel across America. I think as
Yeah.
things start to come out, I just start hitting like it's not even local news. Like I want to hear everything. So I'm like, as things come out, I'm, getting notifications for everything. And then, which is why I had to turn them off because it's just overwhelming and ridiculous. But
Did you
it
start it
popped up.
with the Etika case?
No, even before that, just
Okay.
I just enjoy like, when the Chris Watts stuff was coming out, I
Yeah.
started to like, his
Same.
local news and just local news are just across America. So, um, that popped up in my news feed and I was
It's
very
something.
intrigued by the case. And my first thought is it's the next Chris Watts. Like, okay, you
Yep.
have to put that last thing up because from Happy, and then we'll go to that one. What did Happy say?
Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm not a tweaker. I'm sniffling. It's because I'm in my garage where I can smoke and
Dude,
my husband can
live your
sleep.
life. Okay, the other day, Brian St. John was testing using his banner to post his PayPal and said, "Who said you can't post your PayPal after?" Oh, I missed that. But
Yeah, I don't know about.
I feel like, and again, I really didn't follow the rules that closely, but I feel like it's being implemented. I mean, they're still implementing shit from Facebook from fucking a year ago that they're like, we're implementing this, and then it's got to catch up, like any rule.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that doesn't mean that come January 1, the hammer ain't going to be laid down.
Didn't
I,
they
I
send
wish
something
he'd
out?
give us his $10,000. Who? I could use $10,000 right now.
He has $10,000.
Who?
Good
Oh,
for him.
Brian.
Whatever.
I missed
I
that.
don't even care if he has any money. That
She said, I wish
other
he,
people's money though is not really my business. It's not my business.
yeah. Look, to each his own. And honestly,
Yeah.
some people save well and some people don't. I'm not one that saves well.
Well,
So,
I personally wouldn't put all that out there either. That's why would you show all that?
show what?
Why would
What did I miss?
he's talking about Brian, his
Yeah.
10 grand. And I said, but because I think he showed it or something, his bank account. I'm like, why would you show all that?
Um,
Nobody
uh,
needs to know anything personal like that.
yeah, I don't know. I missed that. But look, I'm not
But
knocking
yeah,
anybody that has $10,000 saved up.
let me turn this one
But yes, he can give me his $10,000 too.
down. Give you a loan.
Brian, if you
Yeah,
got
I'll pay you back
10,000, I'll take
double of
$10.
that.
What?
You're like, I'll pay you back double. There are places that loan money like that.
Oh my God.
And
Yeah, the like cash your check here,
yeah, and
pre-day,
they make you
whatever.
pay more than half of your check.
Mm-mm.
It's like,
I'm
holy
good.
shit. Yeah. But it's so much easier to read the chat on this tablet. But this tablet is slow as hell.
All right, so let's read who's in here because I feel like we're
Um, let's see, there's like 4 people, I think. There's 5.
okay. Yo, we
Let's.
are like balling right now with 5 people.
I had more when my husband was in here. And it's because it was on a Saturday.
I don't think it's Saturday. I think that people are intrigued by different dynamics. And I think that when you bring somebody like an outsider that is funny, that is a man, I think that that draws attention. Okay. I just got frustrated when some people feel that it's our job to support their lifestyle. I don't agree with that unless, like, a huge creator may be wrong for thinking that. I will agree with you
Get,
100%.
hold on. I'm gonna get my dogs. Just a moment.
Okay. I
Please
agree with you
entertain.
100% because I think a lot of times, don't beat your dog. Don't do that. I'm just kidding. She's not beating her dog. She loves her dogs. I want her one dog. But anyway, so I feel like I feel there's no tactful way to say it, but like I feel like when a creator puts on another person or their community or their subs or their patrons or whatever, that like, oh, here's my life. Look, we all have freaking problems. There's not, and listen, if it's not a money problem, it's a family problem. If it's not a family problem, it's a marriage problem. You always have problems. And so I don't pull that card. Like, I don't do well with people that pull a card or like they're used to living a certain way or they're used to whatever. Look, if you don't have it, you don't use it. You don't buy it, you don't get it. That's the way that I live. And that's the way that I don't know. I was raised, you know. It just I don't know. I agree though. I think it's ridiculous and I think that a lot of people feed into it and I don't know if it's because we donate and then I don't know, clout or something. I don't know what it is, but I don't deal well with that. So I agree with you. And it would be really nice if she changed the comment or came back.
Hold on. I'm right here. I was looking at my camera.
Okay, so tell me your opinion on that. I just get frustrated when someone or when some people feel it's our job to support their lifestyle. I just don't agree with that unless you're like a huge creator. I guess that maybe that's wrong on me thinking. So what I said was you're right. And I feel like a lot of creators put their shit on other people. They know that people are going to be compassionate and donate. And I'm not knocking anyone's hustle. Do your
Yeah.
thing. I, at the end of the day, know that I work for what I get. I buy what I can. I support as much as you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, I don't know that I could lay down knowing that I just took or was donated because it's not taken, but requested money from people because I'm giving them excitement because I went and said or I guilted them. You know what I mean? Like it's just not me, man. Like I've gotten into hard times and Dova, we talked about this and I said my best friend in the entire world, okay? The godparents to my kids were like,
Sorry. That's my
I'll give
ghetto
you
heater. Sorry.
like I'll give you whatever. And I'm like, no. Like you have your own shit. So I
Yeah.
can't imagine just like if you're providing a service and a great video and somebody wants to say, hey, I love your video, it's like cable. I'll tip you so that whatever. But like just putting that sob story on people. Get the fuck out of here. It's Christmas for everybody. We
Right.
all have fucking
Struggling in
problems.
some way, shape, or form.
Nah, dude. I'm very passionate about that. I work my ass off for what I have and we pay what we can and you get what you get and you know, you grow the
And
fuck
don't
up.
forget.
And you know what? YouTube didn't impregnate me with 2 kids. So YouTube shouldn't support my kids. That's just how I feel. You know, they didn't freaking adopt my dog. So they shouldn't have to feed my dog. You know, who has to
Right.
do it? Me. I
But
need to go to work and I
but
need to do it.
it's because there's people that will support it.
You're right. You're right.
You know what I
For
mean?
for me, and we've had
Yeah.
this conversation, like we
Yeah,
won't
of
talk
course.
about it, but
I'm not giving
there was
money
like
to
a
nobody. Like I don't. Yeah. Might give
well,
me some money then.
but here, listen. But I'll tell you this, you and I, and let's not go into detail, but you and I had a conversation and I said I felt very uncomfortable and awkward about something. And you were like, no, it's no big deal. It was because of this. So like
Right.
if I get a donation for something, I'm very uncomfortable with it. I'm like, and here's the thing, if I put out good and you were like, no, but it was because of, you know, like a product, you know, then
Uh-huh.
I understood like if I make a video and people are like, "Oh my god, this is great. This is fun. It made me laugh." I'll give her $1. Okay. Then I can get that. But
Yeah.
me going online trying to say like it's Christmas or you know, whatever the situation, it just we all fucking are there. And it
Yeah.
might not
I
be
know.
financial, it might be medical, or it might be family related. I don't know. It makes me uncomfortable. It
Right.
makes me
And it
very
always
uncomfortable.
has you. You always have felt that's just not your, well, shit, you've been monetized for
Right. And you
like
know what?
years.
I have not gone live since I've been monetized.
You didn't
Fact.
even ask for it, I don't think. You were like, oh shit, I'm monetized. You didn't even
No.
know for a little
Well,
while,
you have to
right?
click the button. So
Oh,
prior to
okay.
me being able to
Yeah.
be monetized, I 100% set it up because my thought was, I'm going to keep making videos. And okay, if I make a little bit I love doing this. I love making videos. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if I'm doing this and I make $10, like, cool, whatever. But it's not
Did it change? Oh, there it is.
like, it's not like a job for me. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. It's not your
James and
hustle.
Bill have problems.
It's not your get down.
No, because here, you know why? I pride myself on being able to do shit myself.
Yeah.
And if I can't do it myself, I need to work more. That's just the way I was raised. Like, if you can't make ends meet, you cut shit or you work more.
Yeah.
End of
Make
story.
more money.
There is no fucking handout in life. And look,
It
it
really
works
isn't.
for a while for people, but at some point, you can't keep up a lifestyle on, like, don't count the chickens before they fucking hatch.
Champagne taste on beer money.
Yeah, right. Not me.
That's what my grandma used to always say. They have
Go
champagne
under
taste on beer money.
private chat. There's a live chat. I can't. When I go under private chat, happy. When I go under private chat, I literally just have private chat. It's like some glitch in my thing, and it's been the whole time. Only one
Hey,
time could I
Rabbit
ever see it.
Angel. Hey, girl.
I've
Hey.
worked since I was 12 and will until I die.
Hey,
It's just a good
Rabbit.
feeling to be able to work for what you want and not owe anyone. I agree. Seriously, that is my motto. Like,
Is that what you're doing, Morbid? Morbid Angel? Have you ever met my friend Whiskey?
she was on when I was on. I didn't come on the live, but I was in there.
She's so
I'm frustrated.
funny.
I'm
I
doing
love her.
funny, but I'd rather not make vids. So wait, you're making videos. I'm frustrated. I'm doing this for money. You're making videos for money? I'm
That's what,
frustrated.
yeah, I didn't know that. So
I'm
you
not,
want
I don't
to
think,
your
I might be
channel?
sub. I don't know if maybe I'm not sub. Do you make videos?
I think she just started to go live.
Okay.
I think. She's Carla's friend, I think from Facebook.
Oh,
She's
okay.
really cool,
I
yeah.
heard her talking to your husband. She is hysterical. I
Mm-hmm.
also saw her maybe once in Carla's. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I have no issues with Carla. She gave me great compliments. I actually think she's
Yeah,
sweet.
she's
I
sweet.
would love to tell her that, what she goes through with her son, like, she's
Oh,
strong
that's
and she
right,
can get
yeah.
through it. And I wish her nothing but the best.
Yeah.
But I can only be kicked so many times when I go on the lives, and it's not even her fault. But like I told you, like the one day there was a situation, and I said, well, it was like, oh, anybody want to come up? And I was like, hey, I would love to. And then, you know, so
That was on
I don't
Carla's?
really, yeah, I don't really go in anymore. You know what I mean? And same thing with Truth.
You know
Like,
what? I don't think I was there. Was I there?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't
I don't
think so
think
because
so.
I didn't know. I didn't know that happened.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know. I mean, I know we
Yeah,
don't talk in detail, but I might have said in
yeah.
passing. So, like, I just kind of,
Okay. It
you
might have
know,
been a misunderstanding too. Like she
no, it
might have.
wasn't her. It wasn't her at all.
Oh, okay.
No. So it was kind of, it created a little bit of shit.
Yeah.
And it's hard when you have a creator and then other people come up and kind of run the shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So I don't
Yeah.
hold anything against her. She didn't
Oh,
do it.
I know what you're
But
talking about. I
yeah,
got
but
it.
I
I know.
kind of stay, my distance. So now I watch it on replay, and I know she made like crocheted hats. I think it's great.
Yeah. She
Like,
does all of that.
I wish her the best, and she's been super cool with me. So I have nothing bad to say, but I
Yeah.
don't necessarily go in because, you've said it before. You know
I
where you're not
believe you're
welcome.
welcome in there. She does always talk. highly of you though.
Oh, absolutely.
I think you had gone in. I had already got out. She's all, Whiskey came in, and I said, "Oh, really? I didn't know."
Yeah.
I have
Once I,
39 in there. I was like, "Oh, you still there?"
sorry, can you hear me?
It's okay. Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay. If it's just like a calm chat and she's just like, and I'll still say hi, but
Yeah,
I don't frequent streams that are like, I don't go into lives where I know me talking isn't going to get me anywhere. So my opinion weighs none here,
it's
that I'm not
gonna.
going to give
You're
it.
just in one ear, out the other. So it's
Yeah.
just better to just, yeah.
Yeah. I'll
It's
watch you
pretty
on
much
replay.
picking your battles, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
But it's not her fault, and I have nothing against her. I think she's cool as shit. I think she's sweet. I think
Yeah.
she's going through a lot I empathize with her because I get it, and
Yeah.
it's fine. But it's hard because if I came on your panel, for instance, and I basically took it over and was like, no,
Telling
Morbid
everybody
Angel,
off.
you're not gonna say that in here, or you're not gonna come on the panel. Like, who the fuck am I? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if you allow that, then Morbid Angel should be like, screw you, because you should say this is my chat and I'm cool with her,
Yeah.
So I don't know. The whole thing's
Yeah.
fucking too
Charlie's
touchy
cool.
for
I love
me. I don't
Charlie.
even like talk to my own friends this much, or have issues in my own life like this.
Yeah. Oh, I do.
I
That's why I
don't
don't want it on YouTube.
I don't associate with people that I have I can have an understanding, a disagreement, then another understanding with somebody that I'm friends with. But if we're just gonna argue all the time,
Yeah.
I really have no desire to have you in my life. Yet I catch myself on freaking YouTube, like trying to get
Yeah.
through to somebody that just says whiskey, get the fuck out. What is wrong with me? It's not them, it's me, because I still try. So I have a fucking problem right now and I'm working on it.
That's okay. As long as you can identify it.
You know what? It's
And you
not an
can fix it.
acceptance though, because it's so
No,
funny because like
absolutely not. You're right.
when you go around YouTube, you'll hear like, "Oh, she's so irrelevant. She's just talking because she wants to be like relevant." Go fuck
You
yourself.
wanted, or
I'm
you want
pretty fucking
attention.
relevant because I've said this a million times. I pay taxes. Someone calls me mom, and I have a birth certificate. Okay, so fuck you. I'm relevant. End of
That is
story.
like 3 good things. Hold on, I'm gonna
So
put the dogs in really quick.
okay, well, I'm gonna tell your chat. So the reason that I try to like have like an understanding or get my point across is not because I want to be relevant, because it would be really easy to be relevant on YouTube. I literally could just go cussing everybody out every day and I'd be super relevant. The reason I try to have common ground and understanding is because I feel like if you don't understand each other, and like it's okay to have different points of view and say, all right, I kind of see where you're coming from, but I don't agree. And I don't understand people that aren't there with their.
I'm back.
Okay, well, you missed my whole rant.
No, I could still kind of hear you.
I feel like normal humans are able to like agree to disagree. They're able to come up with like a common ground. And when I meet somebody that just can't fucking do it, I am like, man, but you can. And I just keep trying. You know what I mean? And I'm like, at some point, it's like,
It's
dude,
like beating a dead horse.
yeah, just constantly beating that horse. And it's not because I want them to be like, you're right, whiskey. I want them to be like, I see where you're coming from. I don't agree with you, but I can see it. All right, we're fine. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. You're you, I'm me. Leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. But
Yeah.
like, some people are so fucking prideful. Like,
Agree
somebody
to
could literally
disagree.
come tell me, I believe that the fucking sky is green. And I would say, please tell me why. And then at the end of the conversation, I'd say, well, I don't see it the same. And then I walk away going, all right, agree to disagree. Maybe they're colorblind. I'm not going to be like, go fuck yourself. You want to be
Mad at
relevant, you
them
dumbass.
because they don't agree with you.
They don't have to
Some
agree with
people,
me.
no,
The
some people
world
are
would
like that
be
though, just mad because you don't believe what they believe.
the world would be so bland if we all agreed. Like we all saw everything the same. We don't have to see it the same. Just understand me, where I'm coming from, you know?
That's what my
And then
husband tells me though. He always says, you'll argue about anything and you just, I'm like, I just don't want to argue.
mm-mm,
I don't want to. I'm not.
nope. That's the thing. Like I try to reason. I don't feel like where I am today in my life, I'm there. Like I don't want to argue with you. I will reason with you. I will try. And then when I get, kicked so much, then it's just like, all right, I almost find myself stooping to other people's levels, not
Yeah.
because I'm better, just because people are different. So in my eyes, it's like stooping to their level to like give them that. But I'll give you this, give you this, give you this to try to get a common ground. And then I'm like, fuck this. I just told them that they're right on three things and I understand. And they're still being an asshole to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then I get frustrated and
What do
I
you,
just log off because I'm like, you're going to say really mean things, just go away.
and you don't cuss or anything. Hey,
Yeah, I mean, in normal conversation, I do. But
did you
if
get
I'm,
in? Did you get
huh?
into it with lemonade? You did too, right?
Hmm.
I thought
I,
you did.
I could tell
That's
you, I
right.
could tell you this 100%. In a normal day having this conversation, I work around predominantly all men, like people's mouths. I grew up with my family was very loose with her. So I can
Same here.
have a conversation and say cuss words, but like the vulgar and attack like that, like I really try not to do that. I try not to be like you're a fucking, but
Yeah.
like in normal conversation, I cuss all the time. I'm no better than anybody else. I just
Right.
don't scream and cuss and like that. That's not.
I just let them in.
Well, now
Sorry.
they're out. They're
He
thinking.
keeps. I'm gonna really have to end this live. I've been on for 3 hours.
I know. 3 hours, 11 minutes, and 56 seconds is what it says. But my food's downstairs getting cold anyway. So
Oh, thank you
no
for
worries.
coming on my chat on my panel.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for hanging out with us. I enjoy talking to everybody.
Yes.
But
We'll do
I
it
do
again
believe you're
sometime.
welcome in Carla's
Oh, no,
chat
no, no. I know
if you
that.
feel
I know that.
comfortable
Like I
enough
said,
ever again.
disclaimer, it wasn't
She,
against her at all. It wasn't
yeah.
like I don't feel welcome because of her. I mean, you've said it before, and I'll go in, like, depending on the topic. If it's something I'm passionate about, if she's talking about something with kids, I'm going to go in and be like, okay, and say what I want to say. But if it's just like turns into like drama and stuff, it's like they're not going to hear me anyway. So I just don't
Yeah.
say shit. Whiskey, I know that you're close with Marianne, but to me, she's not hiding her cracker
That's what I
cracker.
was like
Well,
reading
telling
her.
Eminem that she doesn't care if anyone else is involved with the cop calling to me when innocent children are put. I agree when it comes to children and calling the cops. I think it's absolutely ridiculous no matter what. I think that it's hard because
Bye, Blink.
bye
Thank you
blank.
for hanging out with us today with me.
See
I hope
ya.
you have a good evening.
Um
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
no, it's fine. I feel like depending on the situation, so I haven't had that done to me, but I can empathize with if that happened because I
Sorry,
saw
the huge
what
piece of
all of
shit.
them have gone through. If that happened to me, I personally would be mad. If it was
Nikki,
Dova,
hold down the chat. I'm gonna run inside real quick, okay?
all right, I got you.
Go ahead.
I would personally be angry at Dova if she made the call. And if Happy knew, I would be pissed at Happy because why didn't you fucking tell me? Why did you, even before, after, whatever, why did you think that that was okay? That's my honest opinion. I mean, not everybody thinks the same. So if she feels like, hey, I'm mad at the person that, because I see all of the sides. There's no proof that anyone else knew. So how can we speculate? We're not only speculating on who called, but now we're speculating on who knew and who told that person. So we're going like layers deep. But for me, I can say I understand where you're coming from. I agree with you regarding children should never be put at risk. Nobody should, even adults. Like they could come and I could be here by my damn self because my kids are grown and they're not freaking home and they can shoot me like they did the other. Like I get it. Like no one should be put at risk. I personally would be mad at the person that called and whoever knew and just let it go and go and go. Look, maybe if somebody knew it could have been stopped earlier.
I'm
And-
back.
Hi. So I agree with you. And I mean, I've said 100 times, you know, I like people from both sides and I don't, you know, there's no difference between like Dova and I say it all the time, you know, she fucking hates Molly. And for a long time,
I don't ever say I hate Molly.
okay, I'm sorry, I take it back.
Yeah, I don't hate anyone.
Okay.
I have a strong dislike for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're all fair enough.
She says, I don't like one person, and it's her. And for a long time, when people were being called garbage people and the shenanigan stuff was going on, I had like those thoughts too. Like, what is this person doing? And I'm not sure. It's not because of other people. I just see there's a difference. You know, I don't go and I have to treat people how they treat me. I have to look at them, you know, based on how I judge people on how they treat me. And like,
Yeah.
if somebody was a murderer and killing people, then I'd be like, all right, well, I can't like them because they're Jeffrey Dahmer. But just talking shit, I learned over the last year and a half that I've been doing this, that I don't know everything. I get random emails when I first start making videos saying all this nasty stuff. I actually think it's Science Girl because she posted a video. So now I'm going at Science Girl in videos way back.
This was a long time ago, right?
Long. When I first started
That's
over
right.
a year ago. Now
Right.
I'm going at this girl that it wasn't her. It was some troll or some person trying to make it out to be her. And it worked. So now I'm fighting with this girl and it's not fucking her. And then after, fast forward, I realize it's not. I feel like an asshole. I feel like an asshole because someone duped me.
Yeah.
So like now
They put her name
I
on it,
tried
right?
to.
That it was from her?
No. It was a random couple of string
We're gonna
of
have to meet
really
her.
nasty emails. And it was around the time that she was saying very similar things. And then I was getting tagged and stuff. So my first impression was, it's this person. And it links back to my Molly videos, you know? And then now I fast forward and I learn all this stuff. Anybody can be anybody. And had a conversation and it wasn't her. And I'm the one at fault because I prejudged some bullshit and it wasn't fucking her. So I'm stupid and I try very hard not to do that now. And in my opinion right now, Molly hasn't done shit to me. She has to Dova. So Dova deals with that. I don't because I have to treat her how she treats me. And I have to treat the other person how they treat me. And Dova doesn't. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know.
Exactly.
So, but I get what Happy's saying. And in my opinion, if that shit happened to me, I'd be pissed at anybody that had anything to do with it. But I'm also not, I'm me, you know? I'm not someone else. So someone else thinks different, you know? But I don't dislike her because she thinks like that. But it also didn't happen to me.
I am so short-winded. I had to mute because I was wrestling those big ass puppies to go away. I'm all, get down, damn it.
Okay, Happy said Blink FM. To me, making Lemonade is losing her shit, but that misery guy is a huge piece of shit. Completely vile. Do you know about that, Dova? I know you gotta go, but do you know about that?
Yeah, I was done like 10 more minutes. I've been watching parts of it. and I saw the part where I mentioned this earlier, that Laura went on her panel. I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish she just wouldn't have inserted herself in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember too, all of you got into it with her. Everyone did. She came in and
Okay.
caused a ruckus with everybody, and right at the get-go.
So maybe I'll unprivate that video so people can see, because in my opinion, doesn't mean I'm right, but the way I see it is she came on site, trying to be relevant. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
She came on site, probably was quiet for a while, whatever. She dove into this whole, I'm going to be on every fucking panel. And so she was basically on every panel for like 2 weeks. And there's something about, sorry, Lemonade, but there's something about someone that pretends, or, their demeanor, maybe not pretends, but their demeanor is different than their actions. So for me, I was already kind of like, wait a minute, how you going to be like SMAR and blah, 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 and life is blah. And then you get on and you're like, yeah, Molly Golaley, she's a fucking cunt. What? Like, that doesn't even match up.
Out of
So
nowhere, out of left field.
it drew attention to her for
Yeah.
me. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Like,
Negative
it didn't,
attention, but that's what she wanted, negative or positive. It didn't
yeah,
matter.
it didn't match up. And so she went on to Laura's on that debate stuff. And, they had it out, whatever. Laura
Same
creamed
girl.
her. And then Laura, I guess she went over and she started trouble arguing with like the whole Stephanie Brown and all that whole crew. Was talking shit
She
on
went
all
through
them.
them too?
And what she didn't understand was,
What the hell?
you're going on and you don't know these people, but she tried to like confront Molly on a panel and then try to act like everyone in the community was supposed to back her, but they don't. She was like, these are my friends and they're not backing me. Honey,
Yeah.
you're using that real loosely. No one's your fucking friend. Like, if you don't have a rapport with them off of YouTube and, some common ground, your friend. So they were kind of like stuck in the middle, and they were like, well, maybe you were wrong. You called Molly, whatever. So I put a video together. It was probably one of my best. It got flagged twice because somebody else was in it, and I don't know, I played music, whatever. So what I noticed with her was she wanted to be in the mix. She got it. And then she wanted to back
to build her
down.
channel.
Huh?
She wanted to build her channel quick so she could
And
make money.
look, it worked. It really worked.
It did.
And that was all fine. And then she was like out of the drama. But she was doing this stuff and then like attached herself
I'm
to this
sorry, I have to
misery.
go get my big dog. Hold on, okay?
Okay.
Hold down the chair, please.
Okay. So in my opinion, she kind of attached herself to that misery guy that had like 100,000 subs, thought it was fucking cool as shit. And then, everything comes back to bite you. That ain't like natural. So I don't know. The fact that she's like arguing with the two people, and I'm a little out of the loop, so this might be a little 3 weeks old, but arguing with the two people that really were cool with her in her stream, doing lives with her the whole time.
I bet.
Now she's like turning her back on, Robbie, because he's never liked her parodies. She used to she was pretty cool when I did my videos regarding her, but I was pretty tactful.
Yeah.
And she was cool about it, but she goes hard for Kay. Hard. She goes hard for Molly and even Laura. Like, one of my videos, I posted something she did about Laura screaming at her kids.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Laura.
Who made it?
Because I showed how she screams at her kids in conjunction with her calling you out. Again, you're welcome. But
oh wow.
Yeah, and then she's talking shit on Molly.
Strike it, though. If you put it up, she'll strike it. What did she do to Robbie?
No, it was up forever.
I don't know, Blink.
Well, I guess
I don't really know the whole thing, to be honest with you, because I haven't got involved in it.
she was
Like I
having
haven't watched
issues with
any of it.
Misery because Misery had, you know, his trolls, which I don't know if they're trolls or not. If you have 100,000 subs, you probably have trolls. I don't fucking know. But he had these random people coming in. He promoted Jamie's channel. She thought it was great because he's got 100,000 subs. So it was all cool. And then basically turned her back on him when he promoted her. And then his trolls that hate him are coming in her chat and she's welcoming them. Kind of a slap in the face. I get that. And then he called her out and was like, these people shouldn't be here. You know, they've made my life hell. That would be like me being having 100,000 subs, promoting your channel, and you want to bring like somebody that's like whisking a fuck yours in my channel? No, honey, no. So
Isn't he scary though? Happy?
Misery, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't follow any of them like that.
Why did I heard someone? I thought I heard
You
someone
heard
say
her
someone
saying
was
it.
scary
But
to
there's
watch out for
also,
him.
he told a story that his trolls, which I don't know that they are, but these people that follow him around have called him a child molester,
Oh
have
shit!
reconditioned his voice to make him say like horrible things about kids. Like he might be like, so this 12-year-old boy the other day, I was walking down the street and it's like they really, people get pissed when I make people say what they said. I don't
Yeah.
clip things like making you say something completely different. From what he said, they were clipping things to make it be like they took this 12-year-old boy and then he was like, oh my God, yeah, so this, you know, adult actor the other day, and they were clipping it together to be like he was a pedophile. Then he got a divorce and shit came about. And I guess they played on that and then he played back and uh, I guess called someone's mom that of a troll that had
What
lost her
the
other
heck?
son and told her, you lost the wrong son died. That's fucked
Oh
up.
shit!
Yeah.
Oh wow! And like you've seen it? It's actual, or it's just hearsay?
No, no, all that shit. I don't follow that shit. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's all hearsay. That's just piecing
Wow.
together.
Just
But when
what
you
you
say
know?
hearsay, like you can hear what Limonade says. You can also like judge her character. Sorry, Limonade. But you can judge her character based on like how she came on scene, the things she's
Yeah.
done, the people she fucked over, her demeanor on camera versus when she gets ticked off. Woo! Forget it. She'd be like, "Oh my god, guys." And then somebody makes her mad and she's like, "Fuck you, Robbie. You're a
A little
troll."
different
I'm like,
voice.
"How do you change that quickly?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But you can look, your gut instinct is good. You know, you follow that. So for me, I feel like she got mixed up with, you know, everybody's like, oh my God, I want to be this big creator and I want to pull all these people with more subs in. Well, then you're going to get more subs, more shit, more money, more fucking
More
problems. That's what
problems.
you're getting. Then you want to
Yeah.
cry about it and then throw your friends out the window that were there this whole time.
Oh wow.
Listen, when I have a 500,000 subs, you will still be my friend, okay?
Thank you. I will totally fangirl you still
I
though.
am not going to turn my back on you,
Thank you.
but
Thank you. So when you're
uh,
giving your Academy Awards speech,
yeah,
remember,
I'm going to be like Dova and Mr.
yep,
Dova.
this girl's
This is for
had my
you. Yeah.
back.
That's a real friend. I mean, honestly, they
So
weren't
far,
real
yeah.
friends.
Well, so far, like, yeah, so far we have a connection. And I don't
Right.
say anything about any of my friends that I talk with. I don't go back and
No, but
forth
that's the
with it
thing.
really.
You know when someone's not your friend. And we can talk about YouTube bullshit, and it's very blanket. It's what we're saying right now. I'd say
Yeah,
in
like
front of anybody.
we laugh.
But I have never had you call me up and say, "What did this person say? What are they doing?" No. Like I don't do that to you. I'm not going to do that to them.
Exactly.
You know when people have an ulterior motive. So it is what it is. I could be gone from YouTube for the next 2 months and I still text you, you know, I still
Yeah.
talk to who I talk to.
I'm like, dang it, I
And
can't talk YouTube with you because I know you're on a break.
well, yeah, and
Darn
I am so out of the loop that I can't even like engage. I don't
He's a
fucking
lot now.
understand what's going on. I started watching that case and then before that I was listening to the audio of Chris Watts books And I know I'm old, but
Did it kick
and
you
I
off?
just no,
I
no,
got
no.
a
I'm
call. Let me go
saying
back in and come.
she got off. I wasn't talking about that. The problem
Okay.
now is
Can you
Robbie
hear
is
me?
getting trolled hard by some people who are supporting Lemonade. Yeah. I don't know about that, but I will say this. It really, if you take a step back and you actually look at people, channels for who they are, you see it coming. I see it coming. People that are like hooking up with certain people, you know that, but you think they're going to give you clout, but
I
you
was
know
just gonna
that
say they're
potential
clout
harm.
chasing, but it's all wrong.
You're setting yourself up for it. So don't, I mean,
Yeah.
here's the thing. I feel like Robbie was like a really genuine friend to her when no one else was. And I feel like he was trying to explain to her that, making the parodies isn't nice. He doesn't agree with it. And she didn't care. As soon as she
Yeah.
met somebody that was going to give her attention with 100,000 subs, Robbie
Somebody,
is what? He's got 3. Like, who's Robbie? And, you know,
yeah.
it's a shame.
Oh my gosh, girl. I so gotta hang up.
All right, man.
I
know my
cannot
food's
believe how long
cold.
and somebody called and it knocked it off the like it's not on speaker. I have to hold it.
Mm.
I'm like, what happened now? I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah,
But
no
thank
worries.
you
It's 8:20. I'm
everybody
like, I'm
for
gonna go to bed
hanging
by
out.
11.
I know, go eat and enjoy your movie and your baby time but thank you
Yes.
everybody for hanging out.
Bye, everybody.
This was
Sorry I
cool.
can't
Thank
really
you.
communicate with you
Thank you, me
great.
love, for coming up.
But absolutely. Bye, happy,
I'm
happy,
so
happy if you're still here.
see you in the streets happy.
Yeah.
Bye
Catch me outside.
everyone. I
Catch me in the
know.
streets. How about that?
Catch
Oh
you
my
in the
God, real
park.
quick. Did you see
Okay.
that girl? She's making freaking videos right now.
Oh, are her
Yeah.
boobs fake or are they real?
I don't give a
Do you
shit about her
know?
boobs. You know what I want to know? She said some dumb shit like "Catch Me Outside" on Dr. Phil, and this bitch makes more money than all of us put together. How about
What
that?
the hell?
Yeah.
All for that being all crude and rude and
Yup.
disrespectful.
Look, I'm hoping at the end when the pearly gates open, they're gonna be like, "Oh, Whiskey, you weren't an asshole. You didn't value money like that. Maybe
Right. I'm
come
just
in." And I'm gonna look through the gates at these "Catch Me Outside." I'm like, "Yeah, how about that? We can end it on that." I'm hoping that bitch is
Oh
on
my
the other
gosh.
side of the gates, right?
Ugh.
Because these
And
negative ass people
isn't
that
she
just
still
get.
16? She's been 16 for how many
She's
years
not
now?
still 16. She's got to be like 20, but
No
she's with
way.
some
Oh
like
yeah, no, she is only 16.
no.
She was born, I think, the same year as my child. I believe so. I just
So
saw
was
that
she
the other
12 on
day.
Dr. Phil?
Probably. And
Mm.
she has all those tattoos. If she's only, I'm like, where is that girl's mama?
Oh my God, let me tell you
Where's the
another thing.
motherfucking mama?
Listen, you're never fucking leaving. Let me tell you what my child did that was
Uh-oh.
sweet as
Oh,
hell.
sweet.
So I have a saying that I write like in cards to them, or if I write them a letter or something at the end, I always say forever, for always, and no matter what. So my daughter
Oh.
last year was like, had me like write this, you know, and like on a piece of paper. I didn't really know what the hell was going on, but I
Yeah.
wrote it on a piece of paper. And so the other day, last week actually, she was like, "Hey, you want to go to the tattoo place with me?" I was like, "Not really, man. Like, it's my only night off. I don't really want to
Yeah.
get tattooed." And she was like, "Well, I really want you to go." She got that saying tattooed on her arm. How cool is that? In my
Oh.
writing.
Really? And you're writing?
Yeah, in
That
my
is so
writing.
cool.
It was super fucking sweet.
Is
Yeah,
that her
I
first
thought that was
tattoo?
no, no, no,
Oh,
no.
okay. Okay.
We all have me and my 2 daughters have matching tattoos. It's like a little anchor with a heart, like love
How
anchors the soul.
cute.
Um, and then they got like other stuff, but it was a really nice little surprise. I got there, I'm like, "Why am I here?"
Oh.
And she's like, "Look." I was like, "Oh my God." So that was cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
So I was like, that's
That's
kind of a
love,
cool idea.
girl.
I'm like gonna have the
Uh-huh.
girls like write stuff and I'm gonna tattoo it on me.
Get little sayings all over.
Yeah.
Just
Like,
keep getting them
hi,
added. Come on,
hi,
baby girl.
I'm your daughter.
Girl, I still gotta go. I gotta
All right.
make dinner. My kids try to use their Christmas.
Oh. I think I lost you, but not on purpose.
Yeah, you're gone. Am I still on? Girl. Hey, everybody. Thank you guys for coming. This was cool. I'll try and do it. Talk to you soon. Have a good night.